Now I can say we're going to go to do the thing.
Yeah. Yeehaw.
Never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say.
Yeah, you can turn me up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Look. What's up, sis? How you doing today? Your job overworked your ass and it ruined your day. Well, okay, you know we gotta work 20 times harder. They kill us anyway, so you figure why bother? Probably got some unresolved beef with your father. And all you try to do is
It's your boy JS1 Supply, VVCRadio.com, Aries Lounge. What the fuck is going on over here?
Cancel the show now. That shit you did before the mic split off, yo.
Jane is
We
doing
need to cancel this
the
show.
most right
Fuck
now.
that.
I have never seen so much being done. Yo, I have I don't know who I have here. I got DJ Pill in the building, bro.
I'm here, but disgusted at the same time.
Wow, what you discussing about, bro?
You nigga.
What did I do?
You said your ass spread.
It do when I sit down. It kind of.
Pause,
All right. Pause.
You say it again.
Pause. All right, whatever.
Do
Yo.
it by itself, yo.
And he said I was going
Yo,
to
see, now you taking it mad far. Like, yo, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Yo, and we have also with us the beautiful moguless boss lady herself in the building, Morgan Pretty. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Hand claps are here for you. It's all good. Yo, we gotta show love. You know what I mean?
Hello from the
And once again, yes, we blessed to have one of the greats in the building, yo. She like a DMV legend out here, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Yo, your social media account is lit, and your YouTube channel is becoming fastly legendary because now you've expanded beyond just doing hair and wilding out. You are actually just talking about crazy issues. And it's just, it's mind-boggling because I'll be watching and it's lit. So we got Plainest Jane in the building. Hand claps. Okay, there you go. There's the hand claps. Yeah, there you go. You hear? Yeah.
Thanks for having me. But first of all, I do not do hair videos. Thank you very much.
I mean, it was makeup. It was makeup tutorials. I apologize.
Thank you. Makeup videos, product reviews, and different things of that nature. That's a really safe moneymaker on YouTube, though. So don't.
I did not know it was that lit until, honestly, I didn't know nothing about it until you brought me into the game, you know, while me watching your videos. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, talking about the trending topics and controversial topics, ain't no money in that because they demonetize you for anything.
For real?
Yeah, any and everything.
You talked about Tory Lanez. No money for you. Click.
Absolutely.
No, you talking about Janet Jackson. No money for you. Click, click.
Talking about a woman throwing a dog at a man. No money for you.
No, wait a minute. Whoa.
Oh yeah,
I'm
saw
sorry.
that.
What happened?
The lady threw,
Yeah, the woman threw a dog. A white woman threw a dog at a black man.
and he kept the dog.
And he kept the.
Yeah.
Because the
That's
dog
gangster,
started
G.
crying.
That's gangster.
And she was, she had some mental health issues, or I'm not sure if she was on something, but she did say she had mental health issues, but it was just a crazy situation.
Word. Damn. How do they demonetize you for that?
Not
That's
only did they
crazy.
demonetize the video, or the video has like 32,000 views, and I made, you want to guess how much I made? 30,000 views
$3.84
in 2 days.
$3.84.
No.
$284
Oh, wow, that would be nice. No,
Okay.
$1.71.
for 34,000 views.
And they restricted it. They age restricted it. So 18 and older. So, Peter not playing these games. So you got to.
That's crazy.
You're not talking
Wow.
about, Barbies and crayons, then, your
Barbies
video
and
won't be monetized.
Why we can't talk about Barbies and crayons? I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense.
Ice Cube doesn't like that.
Ice Cube doesn't like it. Okay.
Jane, I want to apologize to you early for JS1 and his issues.
What are you talking about?
This show is gonna be a little wild because Jay don't know what to say out of his mouth. So I want to apologize to you early.
I know he don't know what to say.
What you talking about? Jane has already abandoned me more than once.
She's gonna
known
abandon
him
you
for a
again after this
Let's
show.
not get into the story.
I've known him for a while.
Jane abandoned me and left me in a room full of wolves, and then they just tore me apart, and she just let it happen.
Who you talking about?
I mean, you know exactly what we talking about. She sat in that room, and they had said the most vicious bullshit. I was like, this is the biggest hawk of bullshit all of y'all saying out your mouth. And I'm like, so Jane, you just not gonna say nothing, huh? You just gonna let these niggas talk this dumb shit? All right, cool, all right, whatever.
Wow.
Y'all live y'all lives. God bless you. And keep it moving. So anyway, before we get too much further into the ignorance, you know what I'm saying?
It's 2020, okay? We in level 83 of Jumanji, and here you go.
It's about to be 2021. We about to be on a whole new level.
Oh, God. I hope it's bad. 2021 better than 2020, because, Lord Jesus.
It's going to be lit. I'm telling you.
It better be.
Yeah, man. I'm about to be out here, yo. We about to be with you, with our weight loss journey. Yep. I'm going to be 125 pounds. It's just all lean muscle. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we gotta speak it into existence, bro.
Yo,
you want to be 100?
You go 125 pounds.
No, I was just trying to. All right. I only want to be 250. I really don't want to give up the fat. I just want to be lighter.
He been watching the commercials. He know you got to lie a little bit. You guys.
Oh, okay. That's what's going on.
Thanks, Jane. Appreciate that. Yeah.
What's going on.
Thanks for the support. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, let's move on. Aries Lounge news, aka the church announcements. Yo, the merch is out, people. If you saw the last episode, I'm gonna put it up again. There are a bunch of t-shirts that you can purchase now. You go to arieslounge.shop and you can get the Eat, Pray, Love t-shirt. Eat, Pray podcast. We have the Learn, Execute, Teach, and Repeat shirt. We also have a bunch of different cool stuff. Please check out the store, cop something, support the movement. You know what I'm saying? And I think Plainest Jane got some fly shit, some for sale somewhere. So whatever she got, please buy it. Where can they go buy some stuff from you from?
They can click the link in my bio.
There you go.
And it'll be there.
And where can they find the bio?
Oh, right. Because they know where the bio is.
I'm going to have her link in the joint below, but still, go ahead. Tell them one later.
Thebio.com. No, it's...
thebio.com.
My Instagram is the Plainest Jane on Instagram. So, yeah.
The ignorant part about that is black people will still forget that.
They will definitely look up thebio.com.
What's the bio?
It's thebio.com.
Thebio.com.
Word. We have these beautiful cups here for sale. You can cash app us $12. Look, it's $13 because I just went and bought a bunch of boxes. That shit costing me money. It's crazy. So look, you know what I mean? I have to make it $13 because I got to do postage and I got to buy a box to put these in because I can't put them in a little plastic envelope because they'll smash it because the delivery niggas don't give a flying fluvlo. They'll just throw some shit and your cups will be all broke. So, you know what I'm saying? Cash at me, $13. I got a button that I'm putting up on arieslounge.com soon, and then you can buy the cups there. Definitely another way for you to support. Second to the last thing, subscribe and subscribe to our YouTube channel, VBC Life. Also, subscribe to all of our other stuff on social media, our Facebook, Instagram, yada, yada, yada. Drop a comment. Hit that like button, cling, cling, and I don't know what else you're supposed to do, but do it. You know what I'm saying? And do it to her. Yo, you're going to love her channel more than you love ours because we're ignorant and inappropriate. She's very appropriate,
classy,
respectful, classy, and she gets all dressed up and stuff, and she got this beautiful set, right? And then she got a cat that randomly kind of like walks into frame sometimes. He looks a little demonic, but I mean, he's not. I mean, I don't know. He might be. We don't know. He might practice witchcraft, but you know, he's dark.
He absolutely does not. Chill on him.
That you know.
October 27th is National Black Cat Day, National All Black Cat Day.
But why do we need a national holiday for black cats?
Who knows?
We
got a
don't
national
know.
Because black cats really get the bad rap that they're bad luck. And that's
Right,
not
superstitious.
Really, yeah,
We got a national day for everything. Now.
Is this a double entendre? So does it not just mean black cats as in a physical black cat, but we're also referring to women's private areas? Is this a double thing, or is it just a
Why
single?
is he so raunchy?
There was not one curse word used in the
But why
joke.
does we ever talk about black cats?
Yeah,
then
why
we
you gotta
gotta
take it there? Why you gotta
then take it to the vagina part.
Because vagina's beautiful.
But we're talking about
So
a
we
black
can
cat.
celebrate
We're
the
talking
black
about
vagina
a feline
along with the black
animal.
cat.
We're talking about an animal.
Well, sometimes it looks like an animal.
And who vagina looks like a? Never mind. That's weird.
You want to keep walking down that road?
I'm sitting here listening like you really letting Pill take you down that road, and I'm just gonna let you go. Like yeah, you go ahead.
Let's please not.
He gonna have you looking like Boo Boo the Fool for real.
No, we are not doing this.
So lastly, before we get out of here, man, we got a whole brand new dope little feature on the website. So if you go to arieslounge.com, we have a members only section, aka the VIP. Ooh. So if you go and you sign up, you can sign up for as low as $5 a month. But for the first month, it's $2. So when you first sign up, you pay $2, and then every month after that is $5, and then you will get exclusive content. I am putting all of these episodes behind the paywall first, and you'll be able to enjoy it at least a week or 2 weeks ahead of time. Plus, we have some other exclusive content. Actually, I put up an episode we did with Chef Patrick from last year that I never released. Dang. It's a really good episode. It is hilarious. It's just there was a little bit of problem with the audio, and I didn't feel comfortable putting it on a YouTube channel because it just wasn't good enough for that. But it's still something that y'all can enjoy. You can clearly hear everybody. It's very, very funny. And Chef Patrick goes buck wild on there. So that's another piece that'll never come out publicly, but you'll always get it behind the paywall. And then we've got Morning Afters going up this weekend. We have Easy Jackson going up this weekend. And we also have the owner of City of God's Clothing. His name is Frazier. His joint will be up there, and you'll be able to enjoy all the exclusive content there. And we're going to have some other stuff. I got to figure out something that Jane can teach us. And so I can give her a couple dollars, and then we can put it behind the paywall. So if y'all got an idea, drop a comment in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Or if you want to see her like stab somebody and then we run or something like that, we'll come up with something. You know what I mean? Maybe a bank robbery, like a high.
No.
For sure.
No.
Definitely.
I just want to get out dead presidents on.
I just need him to continue to incriminate me.
No, we're not supporting none of that.
We're not supporting none of that. All right. No. But anyway, sign up right now, man. Join our members only section, man, and enjoy some definitely exclusive content. Like we
might get to see some nudity. You never know.
I don't know what's going to happen behind there. You never know what happens in VIP. Whatever
Couch
happens
calls.
in VIP stays in VIP. So, I mean, sign up right now. We love each and every one of y'all. So, with that being said, do y'all want to go to the entertainment news first? Or do y'all want to go to these insane ass Facebook stories that ends up irritating me and Morgan? Because Pill don't give a flying fuck about nothing. So which y'all want? Which one?
Go to entertainment news first.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right, entertainment news?
Because that's going to take the least time.
Yeah, we're going to breeze through these.
Yeah.
All right, Killer Mike starts his own bank.
That's dope. I want to see.
Greenwood Bank. Jane, did you hear about it?
I did.
Okay. Are you happy about it? Do you have any kind of feeling about it? Did you jump for joy? Did you run the jewels? Oh my God.
Funny. No, I didn't. I won't say it's a bad thing. I definitely feel like he's better for the community than Dr. Umar Johnson, and we'll give my grant money to him for sure.
He's starting a bank?
It's imaginary schools and all types of things.
Yeah, that is right. True.
Got going on. Scams.
Yep.
And I don't have an account. I would love to see some reviews if, for the first folks.
I will sign up and I'll let you know how it goes. And I'm only going to put a small amount in there because I can't afford for niggas to fuck my shit up. But
yeah, I'd like to see
I'm definitely going to try. But it's going to be an online bank. They're not going to have any physical locations, but they will have the ability to acquire loans. You'll have the ability to have a savings. They said they're going to be offering higher interest rates than some of the normal banks. They have physical cards. You'll be able to do peer-to-peer account transfers, meaning that if I have an account, you have an account, I can send money directly to you, stuff like that. Stuff that has become now more common in the bigger banks, but it's still not super common. So, we'll see how flexible it is. But it reminds me of the Rush card, but the only difference is the Rush card, you had to pay
like $5,
right?
Yeah, upfront the little money into it. Yeah,
and it was like $1 every month or whatever. Let's hope it's not that, because I don't really want that. So. But
now, there are monthly maintenance fees for the accounts?
They said they're not going to have any fees at all. They said they're not even going to have fees for,
And they got, overdraft fees. I feel like y'all charging me money for not having money. I think that's the setup.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing I hate about regular banks is that they intentionally, they know they can stop you from, say if I got $20 in the account, but Netflix comes out to be 23, they'll let you go and go in the negative when they don't have to, because my PayPal will not allow me to go in the negative. PayPal is never going to be like, oh, bro, I'm gonna front you the cash. PayPal is like, no, nigga, I ain't fronting you shit. Right. So, but they know they can do it, but they do that on purpose because they are counting on you not running and putting that $3 or $4 in there to bring it back up. They want you to stay in the negative so they can hit you with the $10 fee and then a $35 fee and then a $35 fee for every week that you know what I mean? So
that's how I think Wells Fargo do that shit.
Yeah, even with the instant account transfers, I think that's like a little bit of a hustle.
Bank of America for sure.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Bank of America definitely keep charging you every time they try to rerun it, and then it's
I hate Bank of America.
Overdraft protection should be a default for sure.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't have to turn it on or turn it off or qualify for it. I don't think I hate you. I hate you have to qualify for protection. I don't know what the fuck that doesn't mean. Is your credit good enough for me to not fuck you? Okay. All right. So, Nipplegate is upon us, people. Ladies and gentlemen, worldwide breasts have once again fallen upon the internet. Our wonderful Queen Cardi B.
It's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
It also is.
Oh, that's the reason why she put it out there?
No, it's not. Lit. But we're gonna switch the narrative here and say Happy Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
If that's not why she did it, then it's not what we're doing.
But this is what we're gonna do.
Okay, so
and I want everybody to please, because I want y'all to know, to learn the difference between an areola and a nipple.
For sure.
Oh, well,
please learn the difference between an areola.
Can you explain it while we're on air versus just screaming at us?
Because an areola is that round part
around the nipple, around
the breast. The nipple is the smaller part inside of the areola that gets hard.
That's not her elbow?
Oh my God.
Go ahead. I'm playing. You do not have to take this so serious. Because you're like really serious right now. And I'm like, what in the world?
Who doesn't know? That's a joke, right? I thought that was a joke you were just saying. That was a joke.
Yeah, you don't know what areola.
Motherfuckers don't know the difference between the nipple
and the areola? Like real life. No, some men do not know. They was like, Cardi B nipples big as shit. No, they're actually not.
Excuse
That's
me,
her areola.
Police gentlemen to the side. Excuse me, assholes.
Wow.
Have you guys never got any ass before?
Probably not.
They still trying to figure out the clip. So
hey, there's a lot of niggas out
here. Excuse me,
fronting.
assholes. The doorbell right there.
This nigga said the doorbell.
The thing right above the hole that you claim you go in. It's right there.
You have men, and you still also have some females think that they pee out of their clitoris.
Hey, female assholes.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got angry. I'm sorry.
And you said he would be.
Yeah.
Tonight pill is on one. But yeah, there is a difference between the areola and the nipple. But yeah, it's breast cancer awareness. Cop up your pink things.
Shout out to breastises.
Yeah.
Back to Nipplegate. All right, I only got a couple of things. Back to ignorance. I have a couple of things. Her facial expression.
She was drunk as
killed me. She looked like my Aunt Bunny. In that motherfucker, like she looked like she was through. You know what I mean? Who takes a picture like that? Like the whole room is funky. Like you just farted or something and it permeated the room. She had that look on her face. Is that the sexy come get it look? Like
she probably just got finished.
Okay.
But did you hear the excuse that she gave?
I was just getting to that. I thought I had sent it out in my close friends. Cardi, I'm right here in the front row. Why the fuck, if I'm your friend, why are you showing me your nipples with your areolas? Why?
You be surprised when people sharing their close
friends.
What's
your source on that one?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is that the wrong explanation? Or was that a different one? Did you hear a different explanation?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please.
So the explanation that I heard, very credible sources. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
But no, it's actually that she said she was trying to send it to her husband, Offset, to show him how swollen her top lip was.
Her top.
So
lip.
My thought on it is, number one, Cardi was never going to divorce Offset. Now I know she came online and said that she doesn't have to do stunts in order to sell music, but it's clear that her label doesn't trust her because she's been off for 9 months, but that's a whole nother story. So I feel like it was a stunt. She filed this divorce situation around about September 15th. WAP dropped on August the 7th. Shortly thereafter, it went #1 worldwide. Her and Offset were cozied up online. And you mean to tell me in a matter of 2 weeks she files for divorce? She gets loose off the goose this weekend for her birthday and is all drunk. And it's all over her husband. I mean, it's still rightfully her husband, although she filed the paperwork. But y'all know what drunken actions are. Drunken actions are sober thoughts. She never had an intention to leave him
at all.
And now he's gifted her the car. And so in order to get let us know that she's not going to divorce him is to garner more attention by releasing her own nude, literally leaking her own nude by quote unquote accident, because that's a bigger headline than the divorce, to let us know that she's not leaving him. I mean,
and this is the thing. Everybody in their right mind knows that when you upload something to your story, it doesn't take nothing but 2 seconds to delete it. So you decided you wanted to. Then she got on live and said she turned her phone off,
right,
hoping it didn't upload. Ma'am,
doesn't make
that's
sense.
not how that works. That doesn't even make sense. So I'm gonna post something, but I'm like, oh, instead of waiting for it to post, because I've done it. I've posted some things that I wanted to post to my close friends that I'll immediately erase.
You putting your nipples up for the close friends?
No, but it was something that I wrote.
Like, why? I'm just gonna ask you to explain to me, why does the nipple? Why do I need? Your close friend.
I don't post news and anything.
Okay, cool. I don't ever want to see.
No,
any
but I'm just saying. But anybody knows if you like, I'm gonna do it on like if you post something, bam, post something, your story, and I can immediately go here before it and it posted. Oh shit,
that's appropriate.
And then it's gonna say and it's gonna say uploading. So as soon as it uploads all the way, I can go to more, and I can immediately delete it.
Even for somebody like Cardi B, it's still risky, but that's still a lot. That's nothing like a text message pre-face screen or anything of that sort. So it's not believable by any means.
I'm still a little baffled about the top lip thing.
There's nothing to be baffled about. If you've sat for any elongated period of time listening to Cardi B, you're gonna be like, oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm just confused.
There's like there's this super high levels of intelligence with her, and then there'll just be these really, really weird, airy moments where you'll be like,
my hair hurt. Trying to figure out what she's talking
Those
about.
good night pictures were kind of like funny as all get out.
I'm glad y'all liked it. So, moving on from Nipplegate, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you would like to, you can Google it. It's all over the internet. Yeah. And then one thing I did like that she said is like, yo, I got like mad pictures of me in the strip club naked, so this ain't no big thing.
Right,
so,
it's not even a big deal, but the fact of the excuse that you tried to play, like if you want to show your titties, girl, show them titties. You did it in the strip club. I mean, you ain't getting a check for it now because I mean it's on Instagram. But.
I mean, at this point, she might as well take the same photo and put it up on her OnlyFans, so the fans will be happy. You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody paying for that.
She's got a whole lot of subscribers.
Yeah, but the thing about it is you only got to scroll down 3 times under the hashtag to see her self-leaked nude. When it came to like people like Chris Evans, and he had self-leaked his nude some 2 or 3 weeks ago, you really had to search far and wide, and you had the whole white community standing up and saying he suffers with anxiety and depression and worry about how that would really boggle his mind if he knew that you all were exploiting or sharing and talking about this. And, you know, that's just the difference between people that look like him in his community and people that look like Cardi in our community. Yeah. They were flagging and reporting and getting shit taken down. Us, we just...
Yeah, it's just going to be there.
Dicks versus nips. Man, it's a big thing. It's a big thing. All right. So, and let's also clarify that nipples are beautiful. Beautiful. Dicks are disgusting.
Whoa.
I don't think that's true. I think they're both
true.
beautiful.
Yeah,
penises are disgusting.
They're both
I've
beautiful.
seen some beautiful penises.
There's a couple requirements.
Yeah, some requirements, but some penises.
For the most part, it's a work of art.
Okay. We've said the word enough. Thank you.
We didn't even barely say the word, but you know.
That's disgusting.
Moving on.
Please.
Speaking of disgusting, Tory Lanez officially charged.
That's crazy.
Now, I've heard multiple things. I've heard that he was officially charged with having an unregistered weapon, but then I heard that he was charged with the assault and battery or shooting of Meg Thee Stallion.
Correct.
So it might be both, or it might be one or the other. I don't exactly know, but the headlines are he's charged. So are you guys charged up? Y'all ready to kill him, right? Y'all ready to murder this guy? I mean, I just wish women would just come open and just say, look, let's just kill this nigga and be done with it. Let's murder the nigga and kill his family and kill his kids. And
we ain't gotta do all that.
No, we don't have to kill the kids. Just throw him in the street, because after he's dead, ain't nobody gonna be able to support the child and the girl. So
yes,
let's just get rid of them all. Like,
the extreme.
I'm just saying.
We gotta go. So Jay is just an extreme person.
What are we gonna do about Tory? Like, can we find a? Where are we going? What are we gonna do?
I like Tory.
If we had enough self-control.
Okay, let's go.
we could
Well, that's where you messed up at.
ensure.
Expecting that we got self-control.
No, I didn't say
Say we-
expect. I said if.
If
We had enough self-control, we would realize, just like with our dollars have power, so do our clicks, our views, and how you make money in the music industry. And if everyone just shuts him out, then he won't have a real career here. Hopefully he gets deported. I hate to say it. Tiny Lane.
God.
So what happens once he gets deported? So say if we get him in deportation.
Why?
So if we deport him, I mean, because he's a bad person and we don't like him. He has messed up in our country and he does not deserve the right to be here anymore. What? What you want? Yo, you know how those Canadians are, man. Bill just left the show.
He has messed up in our
So he got to get the fuck out of here.
He has got to leave.
Deception.
See, this is the problem, Pill. We can't have a conversation without you getting overly emotional. I want us to be able to just have a conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? With that beady little eyes and their flopping heads, man. It's those Canadians, man. You saw it on South Park, yo. Every time, yo. They can't be trusted. So anyway,
I don't agree with none of this, but I'm listening.
okay, all right. So no, because we can't speak because we're not the hurt party here. Women have been violated, so we have to because they were shot in the foot. Says who?
Yes, he made us all make this out at one time.
Yo, if you shoot one, you shoot them all. Stop laughing.
They shot our representative, and we feel it metaphorically.
Feeling it for it, yo.
You make it seem like I'm trying to be serious right here. Y'all laughing.
This is some bullshit.
Yo, what?
I'm listening.
No, but yeah, it's the gaslighting for me. It's the capitalizing off of it, directly capitalizing off of it, not just a series of events. Meg can't help it if people are gravitating towards her on this train to support and uplift her right now. But we're talking about Tory Lanez legitimately capitalizing off of the story, poking fun of it while trying to garner sympathy and trying to get her back all on one track, dissing her, picking her story apart. I mean, somebody make it make sense. And I mean, it was number one for that first day just because everybody wanted to hear what it was about. I found a way to pirate it because I felt like he didn't deserve any of my money. But if I was going to cover it on my channel, then I wanted to make sure I actually could give you some of the context around why I formed the opinion that I did. No. All in all, though, if his voice wasn't on there, it'd be a decent bop, musically, like just music, no words. But
if he wasn't Canadian, it would be a great album.
If he wasn't a woman shooting, then
if he wasn't black, this would
Has that been
okay.
confirmed?
You know what? You gonna stop?
Has that been confirmed, or is that hearsay?
That he's black or not?
No, that he shot a woman in her foot.
That he doesn't have any hair. Yes, that has.
So no.
Oh, she flipped it. She flipped it. It's been confirmed that he is bald.
That he shot a woman.
Definitely been confirmed that he doesn't have no hair.
And he's only like 5'3".
All right, so it hasn't been confirmed that he shot a woman in her foot.
He's supposed to be 5'7".
He hasn't pled innocent at all.
He
made a whole.
He did in the project.
No, he doesn't. No. Yeah, he did in a project.
That's
on the album.
That's entertainment. But in the courtroom,
But why would he put out a project that doesn't explain his innocence? Like, why would he do that?
Exactly.
Okay, so can we move past this point and get to the after the trial? So he's found guilty. There's a videotape. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a reenactment of Harlem Nights and shit. And he shot off a pinky toe. But if this all comes out to be true, how far, and I'm asking the women delegation here, how far down do we toss him? Because obviously y'all saying he can't die. So, all right, so that's extreme. Ooh, it's too bad. Can't kill him. You know what I mean? Even though y'all want to.
Burn him at the stake.
That's what I'm saying. We can burn him. That's fine. I mean, we can still burn him and he not die. You can burn and not die. So, is that what we should do? We should throw some gasoline on him, burn him up, turn him into a comic book villain?
Just send him back to Canada.
Yeah.
But he can rap in Canada. He'll be dropping music videos saying, hey.
We're going to put him on the same line as R. Kelly.
R. Kelly is in jail getting raped right now.
Oh my God!
No, dead ass. Like R. Kelly's been getting his ass whooped in jail on a regular. Like niggas have been. It's been in the news. Like he's had like 3 ass whoopings in the last 2 months. Like
not bad enough for the doctors to actually say, yeah, he got a problem. This has been broken. They send him right back.
Right
see
back.
See what I'm saying?
So like,
So he getting what he deserved. He's just
Yeah.
He's just a few greased up nights away from
What the fuck?
changing sexes. I mean, for real. I mean, but we talking about Tory. Like, so Tory goes back to Canada. So he should go to like a maximum prison in Canada.
I'm not gonna say. I mean, we're gonna put him on.
Can he be a garbage man? Like, obviously, you don't want him to do music no more. So, like, if he leave, should he become like a barber?
Maybe he just can deliver pizzas for a living.
Yeah, he should be a barber.
Okay, he could be a barber. So, all right. So, no more music. He can't come back to America. All right. So, how about this compromise? What if May gets to shoot him in the foot? Can he come back to America?
No.
No.
Okay. All right. So he can never come back.
In the event that this is all not true, then what?
Then comes the non-apology. They're not going to say
that's
shit
what I wanted
and they're
to know.
going
I
to move
just
on.
wanted to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
nobody's
That's not
going to
true.
issue an
That's not
apology.
true.
I wanted to know.
If there's a video,
I wanted to know if there was an
I already
apology.
said that if it comes out that whatever the case may be, I will give an apology.
Nobody is going.
What's he apologizing for all throughout the album?
Huh?
What is
I
he?
don't know. It sounded like he was miserable and he wanted Megan back, and
What do
He
your abusers
was
do?
apologizing for something that happened that night.
because he got mad and they got into
That's what
it.
I'm saying.
But
If
we
you
don't know
didn't do it, why are you apologizing?
We don't know what happened that night.
But I'm just saying, if I didn't do nothing, I'm not going to apologize for
He
something I didn't
specifically
do.
was talking about on the album. He's sorry for how things kind of played out, but
No,
he
he
didn't
actually
say.
specifically said what happened that night. He was sorry for it. He just got too drunk. Is what he said.
Yeah,
We don't know what
But a little
happened.
leprechaun or somebody could have shot him.
But
Like, how do you know?
what are you exactly apologizing for if you didn't do
That's
it?
not all right.
We
All right,
don't
let's
know
get back to
what-
the question. The question is,
What's the question?
if he is innocent, a videotape comes out and Jesus Christ in a hoodie comes through and pops him in the foot and runs off, and it's not Tory Lanez, what do you do then? Then you still gonna hate him, right? Y'all not gonna forgive him and be like,
I'm not
oh,
gonna say we're
let
gonna
me
hate
double
him, but
back and buy the album because the
No.
video evidence is real.
No, we're just going to apologize. Like, okay, Tori, we were wrong, whatever the case may be, and then move it as that.
Y'all ain't gonna
That's
apologize.
never
Look at Jane
Don't-
right now. Jane is thinking of
is
10 ways to kill this nigga. I don't care if he innocent or not. He did. Like, yo,
He did it.
she done
That's
picked out a storefront for this nigga as a barber and everything.
He
Like,
did it.
all right, well, let's
He
move right
definitely
along.
did
Thank you,
I'm
Jane.
With the leaky
upset.
ceiling. The barbershop with the leaky ceiling.
Oh, shit.
This is disrespectful.
With DJ Khaled has a podcast
No,
with
another one.
Amazon.
Another one.
Another podcast?
Another podcast?
So you got two podcasts?
Oh man, just imagine him saying that all throughout your ears all the time.
Another
He's been
one.
doing it for 20
I
years.
don't want to hear that on
Another
no
one.
podcast.
But he's got an interview with Beyonce.
Another one.
Why?
And that's
Another
gonna
one.
sound real crazy. I'm gonna listen to it though.
Another one.
Thank you. Thank you. I was like, y'all know you're not gonna sit here and lie. Like, you ain't about to tune in. Like,
I'm gonna listen to it.
yo,
I love
he's
listening
got
to
some
Beyonce
dope.
talk.
Did you see the clip? Like, of all of the guests that he had on?
No.
He's shot like, yo, first of all, they've already shot the whole goddamn season. So the only important one was like Beyonce.
That's not important.
No, it is because she doesn't do interviews like that. So, and technically, this is the first podcast she's ever done. So,
Okay.
If he didn't interview Blue Ivy, then he's dust.
okay. And then there's
right.
some rock and roll megastar
She's in
that
the
he interviewed.
Beehive.
Now, everybody else is just people that have been on 1,000 other podcasts. Fat Joe and his person and that person, and 50 Cent and Lil Wayne. And I was like, I don't nobody give a fuck about them niggas because we done seen them in every podcast around the world.
Yeah.
But the Beyonce one and the mega rock star nigga that hasn't been on camera in 20 years, like that shit was crazy. So I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be something worth watching.
Limp Bizkit?
No. That's not a megastar. That's a superstar. It's not a megastar. So we talking about like a rock and roll god person. I just can't remember his name on top of my head.
Okay, break down the levels.
Alrighty then. Oh, there are levels. Amazon. So I was told that it's going to be on Amazon Music. So anybody that's ever experienced Amazon Music, meaning that if you've got Prime and you just stumbled into the music section, it sucks.
Oh, it do?
The Amazon Music service. Oh, it's up there with Tidal because Tidal was horrible.
Oh wow. What's so
Tidal was
bad about it though?
We had Tidal for 6 months and it was just clunky. It's too clunky and it doesn't play fast enough. It's better than it was because I remember years ago it was super terrible. It's a lot better than it was, and you can totally see that it's run by black people.
I agree with that.
It's way too black. Like, yo, you can't. It's just.
What you mean? You
so
have to
disappointed.
elaborate.
I'm 41 years old. I don't want to go right into the app and everything I see is rap.
No, you actually pick what you want to see on title. So it's like I have a mixture of things on mine.
I had a mixture of shit on mine because I mostly when I'm listening to streaming is jazz, R&B, old people shit. I'm really in the 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s music. But it's like every time I log in, there go Griselda right there. There go fucking Fat Joe. Everybody that is like Rock Nation affiliated is right there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo. And even when you like go search through their exclusive podcasts and stuff like that, they have like a couple little things that kind of like a rock band related. But it is very, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but as a person that enjoys streaming like a lot, it just doesn't really, and the playlists aren't as good. I mean, if I was obsessed over Jay-Z, it would be perfect for me. But I really need way better curated playlists. Spotify does a phenomenal job curating playlists. I hate Spotify, but Spotify is the shit for real. Spotify has dope podcasts, they have dope playlists, and then they have easy, accessible music.
So why you hate it again?
I was talking about Spotify. What you call it? I ain't got none of that. Now, Amazon Music is, let me think about, all right, remember Pandora like 15 years ago? That's Amazon Music now.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah, clunky, slow, doesn't really have the good pictures. They don't know how to, like, their interface isn't worked out yet, so it just looks like a bunch of jumbled up shit on it. I'm like, yo, nigga, y'all need to get this shit together, man. So, but it's going to drive traffic. And the crazy part is if you've got Amazon Prime you're paying $12.99 for, you already have it. You already have it. So now it's going to be like, fuck it, why not?
I don't use it, but I will.
Oh, Amazon Prime Television. Salute to you guys. Y'all killed it this year. The Boys, season 2.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, y'all are the
Oh yeah,
gods.
I finally finished it.
Oh my God. You love it, don't you?
Oh my God.
Life changing.
I gotta do the last 2 episodes.
I'm telling you, my nigga.
I finished
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm the whole entire show.
Okay. Oh, wait, all right.
Homelander.
Can we at least talk about, what was it, episode 3? When the nigga walks into the log cabin at the beginning. Have you seen the show?
No.
Okay, cool. You'll just have to ride with us on this one.
Yeah.
The beginning of the episode, the nigga
Right.
walks into a log cabin. The fire's on. And Shorty that was dead from season 1 ain't dead. And he, you know what I mean? She get the, and then you kind of find out, oh, this is a whole dude that transforms into a chick. How ill is it? How ill can you deal with it? How ill is it to address transgenderism in such a cool and different way and make it disgusting, but you can't take your eyes off the screen moment at the same time?
It was
crazy.
I was confused because I was like, wait a minute, he just killed Shot, but then I was like, whoa.
Yeah, right.
Wait a minute.
It was definitely a whoa.
Turn back.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I knew like the moment he came out of character, I was like, he about to die, but he lasted a little bit longer than I thought he would. So anyway, if you haven't watched The Boys season 1 and 2, we're talking about phenomenal television.
It's
phenomenal.
definitely good.
It's a good show. I was watching it like, yo, these superheroes are like fucking assholes.
If you're not into,
And Homelander is a dick. Like
That's a fact.
He's a dick.
if you're not into like gory stuff, you might not want to watch it.
Definitely.
It's
definitely
Thank you for
kinda
letting
gory.
me know, because
Yeah,
I sure
Yeah,
am.
yeah.
it's
It
very
gets,
yeah.
Somebody
shit.
dies because the person literally ran through her within the first 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
She's standing on the side. She steps off the sidewalk.
And he ran right through
He
her.
ran through her, and all you saw was her body just
Her
explode in
and
the
the
blood.
dude was
It's
just holding
blood.
her hands, like literally.
It was crazy. It's
real.
crazy.
It's real.
But it is so worth it. The writing is so great.
Yeah, who have the right, the creators of the Boys.
Get you a bucket, right? And just Earl and keep watching.
Like when
It's
they
that
was in the
good. It's
alley
so
and they
good.
was getting ready
You
to fuck in
trying
the
to turn me
alley.
into Suki
He had his
on
hand
that
on
time.
his head, and he pushed his head in the wall. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
That shit was nice.
Gotta love it.
They put a
Every
bomb up
freaking-
under the dude's asses and blew him to pieces.
that shit was
That shit was funny as shit.
Oh my god!
I kind
love
of
it.
knew
That
that
in Man
shit was
on
going to
Fire.
happen.
Busta Ryhmes is about to drop an album with a potential ODB verse.
Nah.
I'm the only real old person here, but
Busta
even me
Boss.
as an old person, it was like when I heard ODB on the hook, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
I feel
I don't know how I feel
like.
about this.
I don't know how I feel
I mean,
I'm fucking with I'm fucking with a new Busta Rhymes album and the Anderson .Paak joint that he got. There's a song with him and Anderson .Paak going back and forth. It's cool, but there's a hint of I'm out of touch and I'm trying really hard to be in touch. It's got sprinkles. It's got
not
sprinkles
good.
of that.
That's not
You
good.
know what I'm saying? Which instead of him just being like, I'm old and I'm gonna do what old niggas do. So like I'm going to listen to it the day it comes out, only because I'm very, very interested in what 2020 Busta is gonna give to the world. And I've heard through 1,000 different industry people that they say this is the greatest album that was ever created. That is a bad thing. Don't ever tell me that, because now my expectations are so high that you're probably not even going to meet up to it. And I hate that people don't. If people just say, yo, he got something and it's good and I can't wait for it, but niggas to say that this is the greatest Busta album that was ever created, do you understand how great Busta's albums have been?
Yeah.
And how much he's changed the game? So I don't know, man, but he's definitely doing the traditional rollout. He's doing street posters. He is annoying on his Instagram page, putting post after post about the day that it's coming out. And you really
what's the
don't need to
date?
do none of that shit. I don't know. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
But it's coming out December. I'm sorry. It's coming out on. I'm sorry. I'm being a dick. Jane's here. We have to act like we're serious reporters now. Hold on. Let me fucking find this Busta shit.
Stop the game.
Gotta act
Come on, yo.
professional.
Come on, yo. You're a professional. I'm trying to. Professional. You sit next to me. I got to at least act like I'm somewhere near your level. 15 days away. I need something where I don't have to do the math. Which one of these? Okay, this October the 30th.
I'm not excited, but okay.
Okay, cool. All right. I just wanted to get that out there. I
Thank
thought
you,
it was
sir.
something cool to talk about.
Thank you, sir.
King Los and Joe Buttons have a back and forth. Do y'all care? Don't care at all?
No, not really.
Okay, damn. Los, I was really about to, but, they saved you. All right. Benny the Butcher about to drop his official album.
That I'm excited about.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Okay. Ladies, y'all don't give a fuck about Benny the Butcher?
I don't know who Benny the Butcher is.
Alrighty then. All right, so that's the end of the entertainment section. Thank you all for your
Awesome.
patience. Let me give y'all some hand claps. Y'all are so professional. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. All right, let me stop. All right. The next thing, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna talk about the disgruntled stepdaddy, or are we gonna start with Morgan's sons going out on the inappropriate date? So a son that fucks up on a date, or the stepfather who gets treated unfairly.
Did the son fuck up on a date?
I gotta read the post. Okay, so let's read it and let's go.
Dramatic reading by Morgan Pretty. Right here on Aries Lounge, VVCRadio.com. Take it away.
Really?
And we're waiting.
I gotta find it. Hold on.
And go.
Okay, here we go. Ayo, so I just laid my son out. He
Hello.
went to the movies on a little double date thing with his girlfriend, right?
Yep.
So my son is cheap like me. He like, shit, I'm not paying $20 for no popcorn and candy. We gonna hit up this giant across the street and stash.
Sound right.
From what he told me, right? So I asked him, did he pay for his girlfriend to get in? This boy said, no, her best friend boyfriend paid. I just paid for myself.
That's right.
Lord, I asked that everything I told him stick, and it's not sticking like Dollar Tree tape. I said, boy, you let another dude pay your girl away in the movies? He said, yeah, more money in my pocket, so I'm not tripping.
That's right. That's right. So what's the problem?
Don't say nothing, Pill.
Oh, okay. All right.
Don't say nothing.
All right. Hey, you got
Because
it.
we had a whole back and forth in the group
What
chat.
do you
So I'm saying,
mean?
go ahead,
What's
do your
the
thing, bro.
problem?
Go
Got
ahead,
it.
do your thing.
What do you mean?
Do your thing.
He told me not to say nothing.
So you mean to tell me? So y'all are teaching our young men. I'm not gonna say y'all.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say, is this appropriate behavior for a man?
This is not even a man thing. And that's why I said, Pill, don't say nothing, because this ain't got nothing to do with us. We're not even involved. We're not involved. There is no man mentioned outside of the guy that paid for the other guy that paid for the ticket.
That's true.
So we're not involved. So you need to talk to women. Talk to the camera, Morgan, and talk to women. Or you can talk to Jane.
I'm just gonna say this.
How old is he?
Give or take, I think her
He's
son
a young
is
man.
probably
He's like
about
16, 17, 18, something like
maybe 13, 14.
that. Okay.
maybe.
Oh, that's even.
He's in his early teens, so he's in the coming up in the dating era. So I say to my women with sons, being as though that if you're a single parent or whatever, and there isn't a man in the house, you have to tell them like, okay. But then it's a double-edged sword here, because I'm like, you don't have that male figure in the household.
How you know?
Oh, I know.
Oh, you know her personally.
Right. I'm not saying I know her personally, but I just know. But I'm just saying. But I'm just speaking in general. If
All right,
you are,
got you.
I said, if you're a single mother and you do not have that male presence in the house, it's gonna be hard to try to teach him the right thing because he has no example because he doesn't see you being treated this way. That whole scenario, he was completely dead wrong.
He was.
How if he don't know no better?
Right, exactly.
But I'm just saying.
The person who taught him admitted in the beginning it was her fault that the actions were taken by him. So technically, it's not his fault. It's the mother's fault because she said he's cheap just like me. He follow everything I do.
But
so
I'm just saying. Okay,
he's only doing what his mother told him.
She said no. But she said has nothing I taught you sticking. It's not sticking like Dollar Tree tape. So she said this to him. She's explained to him, son, this is whatever the case may be. But he's going the way as though he's
son, do what I say, not what I do.
Right, but even still, however, as a man, like I don't know. I'm not you out on a date. You're not letting no other dude pay for. But even as the little girl, I'm gonna look at my dude sideways.
Okay, so first of all,
at that age, it don't matter who paid for it, as long as I got it.
I would have let my best. If my boy, I'm sorry.
No, it do matter, and I feel like he
matter.
shouldn't have been out at that date. Number one, if the person who gave him the money to be there, if he's around 13 years old,
bro, he makes his own money. Like he's he's like the little chef. Like he cooks and stuff, and he sells them. He makes his own money.
Yeah, well, whoever let him go on that date, whoever he asked permission to go. It's a little bit of their fault as well because it didn't sound like he said, well, I didn't listen to what you said and not buy her a ticket. Like he just was like, yeah, I'm being cheap like you. So it doesn't sound like she's necessarily had the conversation like pay for
it, right? But even still, also if my daughter's going on a date, I'm going to make sure she has the money to cover whatever.
Of course, right? Exactly.
So whereas though her best friend boyfriend shouldn't even have to pay. Like, oh babe, you gonna pay for you? I pay for myself.
Right.
But it was my issue to whereas though now your best friend's boyfriend is paying, your boyfriend is right here. That is just like the scenario is.
It doesn't make sense.
I feel like personally, y'all are muddying a very, very, very simple issue. If the mother really had taught the son the correct way to approach it, she would not have prefaced the whole moment with, this is what I do and this is because he see how he do what I do. She obviously recognized that, dang, you know what I'm saying, in me teaching him how to be frugal with his money, I've also kind of inevitably taught him something that kind of interfered with the courtship, teaching my son how to properly court a young lady. What she hasn't done is properly explain the importance of why you should approach dating with a certain ethic. Because I think once you explain and you teach why it is important for a man to carry himself in a certain fashion, then he'll understand and he'll move forward. But if you say, boy, why did you not do this? And it's just like he's saying, I'm only doing what we do. This is what we do. You haven't explained anything else. You're just upset at me before a moment, and they are children. They're not going to understand perspective until you give it to them. Okay. So if she's just angry in a moment because what she taught him backfired, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end, you can't get mad at him. And that's the only reason why I was even saying, like, I don't even want to touch this because I'm not going to be the guy on camera screaming at a camera to a 13-year-old boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be that guy. You know what I mean? I don't even want to scream at the mom for teaching him to be financially responsible. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. And yes, niggas can get mad and fight all day about this dating shit. Bro, it's 2020. The rule now is whatever y'all decide between y'all in a relationship,
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
As long as y'all had that conversation
as long as there's a conversation prior.
You gotta do what works for you in your relationship.
Right, exactly. If baby girl is supposed to handle cleaning the dishes at home and he handle buying the meals, or she handle buying the meals and the dates and then he driving the car and cleaning up at the house or paying the rent no more, whatever work in y'all household, y'all do that, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Those conversations are definitely important.
And it's definitely important. You know what I mean? And from this point on, the only thing I ask everybody is this is just a great example of, in this new generation, this new world that we live in, how communication is so important.
Yeah.
And how we should just take the time to not get upset and not blow up, but to go, hey, let me sit you down. And like, cause I think it goes further, cause I understand you ladies' concern is that you don't want this young man to grow up and not understand his place in how he should protect a woman or how he should be a provider or how he should take his place as a responsible component in a relationship. So like, yes, and that is important, but you can't just put it on him solely if he doesn't have the life experience to kind of go with it. You know what I'm saying? And the guidance. And the guidance really comes from the mom. So like, shout out to the moms for raising a cheap son, but get it together. Like send him down and get him Love Jones or some shit like that so he can learn some shit. I don't know. I don't know how to take it from there. You know what I'm saying? So anything else you want to add, Morgan?
Nope.
You sure you don't want to scream and holler at this young kid and tell him how much of a piece of shit he is?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm
okay.
The pain that what I'm saying is single mothers. Fine, like even if you have a brother or whatever, an uncle, have your son build a relationship with a stand-up man, so that they can teach. Like everyone, all these single mothers, like, oh, the father's not there, but you have father figures. You don't have to necessarily be his father for him to have a father figure.
Facts.
And have your son have a relationship with an uncle or cousin or whatever so that he can teach them the right way. Correct. And mothers, stop enabling your son's behaviors. They grow up to be pieces of fuckboy shit, and we don't want that. I'm raising a daughter, and I'll be damned.
Just because you don't want it don't mean other females don't want it.
They may want it in that moment, but later on they'll realize it was a kick in the ass. And really, it's just damaging to the ecosystem, and it lowers expectations. So it's very trashy. And a classic example of that is the way T.I. treats his son versus the way he treats his daughter. Right. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Can you explain it? Because I have no idea. I don't understand.
How does
T.I. treat his son versus his daughter?
Well, Hyman Gate was definitely a thing. Him policing his daughter's body, exploiting that whole conversation for her Hyman to be a trending topic for the course of the whole year since quarantine started. Very uncomfortable. Not to mention her age at the time in which she was 18 years old. Not only does it violate HIPAA laws and violations, it's just intrusive. And it's sexist and misogynistic, to say the least. And these are some of the things that he wants his daughter to do to cover up, to not dress a certain way, to not dance a certain way. Yet when his son King is 14 and lost his virginity, he's laughing about that on camera. It's smug, it's funny. He's rolling up, he's smoking weed in a jacuzzi, and it's funny. And he blatantly explained the difference when he was on Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith is, my daughter can't come home pregnant as a teenager. My son, something different, because he's not bringing a child home into the household to actually grow and and to be raised. Whereas with my daughter, if she makes that decision and gets pregnant, it's something totally different, and it just doesn't make
make sense, because sense your son has a baby.
So,
and
in the single parent atmosphere, is it not more common for the child to spend a majority of his time with its mother?
So, as a newly single mom now, everyone, the time is split between the two households.
Ooh, okay.
My daughter, like that's this is my situation. My daughter, like literally, she's with her dad Monday through Thursday. I pick up on Thursday evenings. I'll have her till Monday evening.
That's dope.
So we literally split the week in half.
That's dope.
And it's like we both have the equal amount of time with her. She spends the equal amount of time with her dad. She spends the equal amount of time with me. So as though because we moved out of that household. And I'm like, so how does this work? Like, okay, how? Because you really only have weekend parents. Parents that only get their kid on the weekend. And then also you rotate weeks. So however, you does what works for you.
Yeah, whatever works for you.
But in a situation where as though, like when my mom and my father broke up, I immediately went with my mom. And I probably went, sometimes I went months without seeing my dad. So it all depends on the dynamic of the relationship between parents or however it works.
Right. I first of all, I applaud you for doing that and for allowing the father of your child to have that amount of access to his daughter. Like, you definitely need to be respected for that. However, there are a lot of young ladies, and there are a lot of scenarios where the child inevitably is spent the majority of his time with the mother. So it becomes almost like you know, I'm not saying that it's not an addition to the family, but it becomes more of a day-to-day kind of thing, whereas the son doesn't really, I mean, the man doesn't always end up with that responsibility, you know what I'm saying, for whatever varying amounts of reasons. So his probably thought process is that, but at the end of the day, he fucked up for even thinking like that.
Yeah.
But he's my age. We come from a different time period. The world was shaped and we acted completely different. And this is just a different, and the fact that he's well off, like not just well off, he's wealthy. It shouldn't matter. Like whether she got a kid and he got a kid, it should be like, bro, not saying that it should be a free for all, but you know what I mean? At the end of the day, there should be a clear like rule for everybody. Like my parents threatened my life. Like literally threatened my life. Like hand on my throat, they choking me out. Nigga, don't come bring no fucking kids in here. That's why I'm 41 years old with no kid. Cause my father scared the shit out of me.
I think I got
You know
that
what I mean?
same
And
talking to.
Yeah, like it wasn't no talking to. It was a very, I don't know what my dad, he came in from work one day and something happened and he was just pissed. And he fucking grabbed me by my neck and slammed me against the wall and said, don't bring no fucking kids in here.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no problems. Like, you feel me? So like, you know, it is what it is. You know, so I feel like if he had beat the shit out of his son, and you know, he probably wouldn't have a kid now. So I don't know. So sorry, T.I., you fucked up piece of shit. Get your life together.
Oh my.
All right. So, you know what I mean?
You did wrong in our country.
Right.
He did wrong in the country.
Your ass about to be deported
He
to
gotta get deported.
Wakanda somewhere. I don't
He
know.
gotta get
Right.
deported.
Because he's from Atlanta. So
Since
like,
he
you
the
know what?
mascot.
You got to go to Cali. Bye. All right.
That's still a part of the
Pack your shit. You and your light skinned wife. So anyway, and all your side chicks. So anyway,
Wow.
I was just playing.
Moving on.
Yeah, for real.
Christ, you are.
Scenario number 2 for discussion. Excuse me, didn't mean to scrape your leg there, ma'am. My name is Stan. I am 54 years of
I
age.
understand.
Hey,
Hi, Stan.
Hi, Stan.
There you go. My wife, Renee, and I have been married for 22 years.
Hi, Renee.
She had 2 beautiful daughters from her previous marriage. The girls were 5 and 7 when we met. Their father, who is a doctor, abandoned them after he and Renee divorced. He remarried and took care of his new family. That's what he did. Meanwhile, I was always taking care of his girls as if they were my own. Renee has been a stay-home wife a majority of our marriage. In a blue-collar work. I am a blue-collar worker, meaning that he ain't no doctor. So the check ain't as big. All right. I once asked her about seeking the doc for child support. Her reply was, "We don't need him." Excuse me? You ain't got no job. You don't have an opinion about what we need and what we don't
She
need.
Tommy.
Right. So anyway, but let me continue. Her reply was, "We don't need him. We have you." Oh, you
Damn.
got me?
Excuse me, bitch. Let me tell you something.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go keep
Calm
going.
down, Pill. Calm down.
Wow.
Calm down. All right. I asked to adopt the girls, but Renee insisted the doc wouldn't agree to it. Who gave a fuck about his opinion?
And he
So anyway.
is who now? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
sorry.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Keep going because it gets juicy.
Regardless, I continue to take care of my family. I put both girls through college, brought both a car, and was present at all of their school events. I am currently footing the bill for the eldest daughter's wedding and helping the youngest take care of her 5-year-old. I am the only papa the baby knows. The doc recently divorced his wife and has been trying to repair the relationship with his daughters. My daughter told me she wanted her biological dad to give her away and do the father-daughter dance.
Dang.
I was devastated. I suggested we both walk her down the aisle. Renee interfered and told me I'm just the stepdad and not to mess up her special day. That I'm paying for? Excuse me. I feel so broken. I've decided that I will not attend the wedding, as you should not, my G, nor pay the remaining $10K balance, as you shouldn't, after I already paid $12,000 on the wedding that you shouldn't have paid. My wife has called me petty and threatened to divorce me. Not before I file this paperwork. If I mess up the wedding. However, I'm standing firm on my decision.
As you should. Renee, you need your ass whooped. For one. For two, you selfish, ungrateful full bitch of a woman.
Okay.
Hussy. Don't use bitch.
I'm sorry, you hussy.
There you go.
You wench.
Yeah.
Number 3, I feel like you and old dude is smashing on the low.
Damn.
Like you doing you like
Jane
you got
be
a
adding whole
good
angles I didn't even see.
you got a whole good man.
Now all of a sudden you soft for him.
Now all
He's
of
trying
a-
to get back into the girl's life. He done divorced his wife, and you come into his defense in your own house.
Damn. He
Is
doing.
you real comfortable with that money? You
He helping her get prostate exams. Damn.
And you have the nerve. You ain't seen this man through how many years of your children's life? Now all of a sudden he done divorced his wife. All of a sudden he done
If
divorced
she's
his
so
wife.
mad about it, how about you pay the $12K? You've been saving. I'm sorry, the remaining $10K.
Huh?
Have you been saving anything since you've been in this
So look,
relationship?
You better not. You better not.
No, mom should pay it.
Yeah.
She better not have no money. You ain't got no job. You don't have
That's
no
what
money.
I'm asking. Has she been? If she was smart, she would at least have something saved up. But she probably only got like $2,000 saved up. Or
That's
something.
probably
Got no
that.
job,
But
Tom.
she better ask that new pappy for the money.
You got
Okay.
an OnlyFans, mama?
Right.
You better
He
get
want to
it
be that
poppin'.
baby's pappy. He can be that baby's pappy.
And pay for the rest of this wedding.
And then give me my money back for
And
the
just
original
know if your
child.
husband divorced you, bitch,
Yeah,
you
good
ain't
luck
getting
with
shit.
that.
So look, as far as the daughter's wedding, and she requested that her biological father walk her down the aisle. At that point, I think that's okay. I think that's okay because it's her day. Let her have her day.
But how?
That's her request. By her request. Yeah, I paid for it, but this is your day. So if that's what you want,
But so
I'm not. Who am I to say no? Fuck you. I paid for this. I'm doing it.
But I'm just saying, hold on. But this man has not been in this child's life since she got married to the other.
That's fine.
Yo,
That's,
you bugging. So
Right?
you cool.
So
wait a minute.
No,
so
wait a
if
minute.
you had a
No.
stepdaughter,
So
you
you
would
have
be
a
cool.
stepdaughter that you've been raising since she's been 5 years old. Her real father has not been in the picture. And does not help you take care of these kids. You've been taking care of these kids their entire life. They're
That's
pretty.
technical.
Wait a minute, I'm not done.
You said it's
Pretty
technical.
much.
Oh, let her finish, Mr. President. She's speaking.
They're practically your children. They're your daughters. A man that have not come into the picture. You're okay with him coming in like, I don't give a fuck. You can finish playing with this man, but you basically letting this man front the bill, and you want to come in and let someone who has not been in this child's life at all, that has no relationship with them, to come in and walk them down on a special day like that. You fucking crazy.
per her request. Yes,
Fuck her request. That's how I feel. Like I'm just saying.
it's her
Pill
wedding.
is, first of all, you can't argue Pill's prerogative. If Pill is cool with it, he's cool with it.
You know what? You
We
right. I'm
mad at
sorry.
him for being cool with it.
I see. Y'all ready to rip this nigga head off, and I'm like, that's his
That's crazy,
perspective.
though.
Wedding. Like if that's what she wants to do
yo,
on her
like,
wedding, I
And
can't
when
tell
I
her.
want to not pay the remaining $10,000,
that's fine.
then I'm not.
Yes.
He's your dad. I feel like I've been your dad. We both been your dad.
Facts.
So at this point, let your dad cover the
Let
other
him cover the
$10K
rest. At that
necessary
point, yes.
and have a good day.
Now
At
what,
that
now
point,
what if
he
it don't?
can
He don't
cover
do
the
it.
rest.
Then what? Then she gonna be coming back looking at the other father like, he's not gonna pay. Are you gonna pay my bill?
That's your problem.
I would like to speak on
That's
something
your
that I.
problem.
Wait, and he adopted too?
Yes,
Yes.
he
Come
make
on
way
now.
more
How
money.
come he can't afford
He
it?
should have paid the whole
How
damn
come he
thing.
can't
pay for
even
the wedding?
offer
I don't
anything? He should have been man enough to have a conversation with the stepdad to talk about at the very least splitting it.
I agree with that.
My,
At the very least.
I got a situation that is not the same,
That
but
part I agree with.
it's very kind of distant, but it's still in the same ballpark. Where it's like it's really sad how some biological fathers aren't close to their child because there might have been distance their entire life, and it's almost like they don't even know that their child exists or are not concerned. And this is like when things that like, damn, yo, the child need college money or the child need this and the child need that, they be like, well, I ain't got it, or I'm busy doing this, and it's nothing. But when they decide that it's something important that they want to be involved in, they feel like everybody should just stop and allow them to come and swoosh in and swashbuckle, which that's where I disagree. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if this stepfather has been here for everything, the mother should have a sit down with the daughter and say, look, I understand you want this. However, this man right here, this is the person that's been your father.
Right.
That's
yo,
been the root
so
to this family.
This nigga is your donor right here.
I agree with
and that's
that.
cool, but this is your father. And the honor of that is a very, like, a wedding is a very, very special moment in any family's life existence. And the person that raised that child should have the honor of
walk
giving
her
that
down.
child a right, because
Absolutely.
inevitably that's the person that has protected that child, clothed that child, nurtured that child, been there to have the tough discussions, the crying, the stubbed toes, the first broken relationship, all of that.
I 100%.
You know what I'm saying? And if she wants, I feel like she needs to be talked to. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I'm saying. If after the talking to, she's like, man, fuck this nigga because I ain't never really like him in the first place, and this the other nigga, all right, then cool, I get it, but I just want you to know you've just damaged
A relationship between you, absolutely.
between you and somebody that has actually that has done something that they did not have to do. You know what I'm saying? The person that was supposed to do it didn't do it. And this person took on a responsibility that wasn't theirs.
I agree with you. I think the difference between your scenario is the father coming back and demanding that I need to be. No, the daughter said, I want my father to walk me down the aisle. That's the difference. It's the father demanding, yo, I need to be a part of this and you ain't never been around. Fuck you. But if my daughter says, I want my biological father to walk me down the aisle, cool.
But it didn't really sound like a demand to me. It sounded like more like an ultimatum. And I think he has the right to be offended if she makes that choice. But I mean, an ultimatum doesn't really sound like a demand to me. It just sounds like I'm on borderline of having a temper tantrum if you choose the thing I don't want you to choose.
Right.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm going to tell you from my personal experience, not experience, but my personal position, that if that situation would have happened to me, I'm leaving, period. Like, ain't no ultimatum. Oh, this is how y'all feel? Oh, I'm out. I'm packing all my shit. And yeah, the divorce is happening. And cool.
So you gonna threaten me with a divorce if I don't finish paying for your daughter's wedding? Type of shit?
No. That's not what happened. He's threatening. She threatened divorce. Right. For the fact that even discussion. I think that's crazy.
It's like now it looks like you're only with me for my money now. That you feel as though you're gonna divorce me over not paying for something when I feel like I'm being disrespected. So like,
I'm out.
Yeah,
I ain't with none of that, man.
Like now it seems like, oh, you don't care how I feel. Like you, all right, we'll have a relationship then.
Yeah, and like whatever's going on between me and your daughter, why would you even have the audacity to threaten to end our marriage over me and how I feel about a decision that your daughter's making? That's something we may get over one day. Who knows? Time may or may not heal everything. But you think you gonna manipulate me by threatening something as sacred as what we stood before God and decided to commit to each other to?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. File it.
Peace.
Go ahead, file it. I did, and just know you ain't getting nothing.
Peace.
Well,
Nothing.
she would have to get alimony because she doesn't have a job and he's been her sole.
She better go walk at Walmart.
And that's the way. That's the fucked up. And you can talk all that shit you want to, but when you get to court, it's a whole different scenario. Especially for a stay-at-home mom, it's like he's gonna have to pay alimony. Period.
Don't let me prove that you was really cheating with homeboy. Don't let me prove
Oh, it's
that.
a wrap. If you can do that, or you can fake it, and at this point, my G, just make up some shit, and you know what I mean. Either that or
if you need some help, I got you.
Wow.
You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
She ain't getting nothing.
Stuff happens all the time, my nigga.
Facts.
Yep.
Not talking that Floyd Mayweather talk.
All right, my bad.
That Diddy talk.
Oh, okay, my bad.
What's wrong? Okay.
All right, we moving right along.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
People be disappearing and they'll never be appearing again.
I mean, these is facts though.
No, let me stop, yo. Y'all niggas is a trip. All right, I think that was all of them, right? Was that the 1, 2? It was the 1, 2. All right, cool. All right, I just want to make sure we covering everything. I don't want nobody to
Miss nothing?
Yeah, for real. Now, do we want to go to group therapy or do we want to do 10 things?
What's
which I
group
want to
therapy
do?
about?
Group therapy this week's group that excuse me. It's a little long. It's called Understanding the Marathon That Is Life. What is a marathon? And it's a question. What is a marathon? And how does that apply to life?
So if we did group therapy, I don't think we should do 10 things. But
what is 10 things? 10 things is what will make me watch 6 hours.
Yeah,
of YouTube.
10 things that make me watch YouTube videos for 6 hours straight.
I don't have anything to contribute to that because I don't watch
Shit, nigga.
Shit, I will be on YouTube for
You watch them
hours.
little fucking Panamanian niggas build shit out of fucking dirt and fucking sticks.
Yeah,
Nigga, I'll be watching. Yeah,
Man,
see, there
that
you go.
aliens.
Number 10, weed will have you building shit. Will have you watching for 6 hours straight. That is the perfect number 10.
It's that alien stuff for me. That UFO, the alien sighting.
Yo, stop, Jane.
You watch Ancient Aliens?
You are into you into conspiracy theories?
Actually, absolutely.
Are you serious?
Do you think we are the only living things on? Are you serious?
Yo,
In this
Jane, I
galaxy?
don't care.
I have a question. What do you think is the most scariest, the ocean or space?
I think the ocean is scarier.
I think the ocean is mad
so.
scary.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what the hell down there.
There's
And
so
like,
we
it's
don't
like
know
the
what's-
ocean is so dope. Like you really have the line of where freshwater and saltwater mix, meet, but they don't mix.
right.
Yeah, no, that's dope.
And it's like, of course, freshwater is lighter, saltwater is darker. So it's like the things that are deep in the abyss of the ocean, terrified.
And plus, I think we all can agree, we've seen Finding Nemo. That's some scary shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What's scary about Finding Nemo?
just the
Everything.
everything.
Them
Like you know when they
scary-ass
went
sharks.
deep down in the dark part where the anglerfish
schizophrenic
live.
fish that gets lost. Not schizophrenic, but like a. I forgot that. I forgot what it was.
disabled.
Uh-uh.
He
Don't
was
you
disabled fish.
Yeah,
He wasn't even disabled. He just had
He just had a special fan.
a special fin.
Yes,
His father was a hypochondriac.
No,
Yes.
it wasn't Nemo. It was the little girl fish that was a little.
Oh, yeah,
was
she was
forgetting
kinda-
Oh, you talking about Ellen
Dory.
DeGeneres?
Yeah,
Dory?
yeah,
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 she
yeah.
had short-term memory loss.
Yeah.
With
That was-
a short-term memory loss.
That
and
was the only thing
hypochondriac.
scary about that thing because she.
But
was
she helped
forgetting shit
find
all the
Nemo,
time.
though.
She did
She-
help find
she
him.
did.
I'm just saying, but just watching that movie, all the fish and all the things, the living things that are in the ocean. Like, and then when he had to travel deep down all the way at the bottom to find the
What's that
thing.
saying? Deep Blue Sea, but at least a black person survived at the end of that. LL Cool J lived.
Yeah.
Deepest blue was behind us like a
See,
shark
I love
fin.
shark movies. I love that. But
I'm sorry.
Well,
that
ladies and
just
gentlemen,
came
it's the
out.
end of the
That wasn't
night.
the
We
soundtrack.
appreciate you guys for tuning in. And next week we'll have a better show for you.
I was
guys.
working at a record store when that album came out and that movie came out, and I remember that they used to play the joint in the store. I'd be like, "Yo, this shit is whack."
I
bro.
remember that movie too. That shit was crazy.
Oh,
When the
alright.
movie came out when the movie theater was downtown, across from before it was B-Triple-C, right there.
Word.
And it was that movie. It was like right there on the corner,
Word.
right there where Port Discovery at, right across the street before. It was
Let me
there.
see if you really actually grown. So do y'all remember when Home Depot on 40 West was a drive-in theater?
Nope.
Yeah.
See, you old, y'all ain't old. All right.
We the same age.
I
We went to
remember
the same-
Montgomery Wards was up there.
Yeah, Montgomery. I do remember
I used to
that.
go shopping at Montgomery Wards.
Caldors, Kmart was down
remember
That used to
there.
be where I get my
Caldors,
school shit. Mm-hmm,
I remember Caldor.
I remember having a brown jean overall that my mom bought me. Like, it was the disgustingest thing ever.
Sounds like it.
And made me wear that to school with some British Nikes.
Ooh.
I got my ass whooped. That shit was
Social suicide. Right there.
it definitely was social suicide. So, all right. So let's see. So number 10 was weed. Number 9 is aliens.
Well, yeah.
Number 8 was the ocean. You scared about the ocean or something? Was that what you said?
I just asked the question.
Unsolved mysteries and stuff, like when JFK got shot,
Right,
Oh, yeah.
Columbine.
That's definitely 8.
like different.
See, me, I'm a tutorial type of person. Like, I will literally sit and watch hair tutorials, makeup tutorials. I like literally like
that's definitely a dope number 6. Yeah,
so when I be like, oh, I want to do my hair. So how they
I don't
doing
get
it?
that mukbang stuff.
I do. It was explained to me once. Somebody that I know that really watches them a lot explained it to me. He said, "I'm an isolated." He said he was a very solitary person, and he was like, he was like, however, I do have the need for social interactivity. He says, so I can. He'll have his tablet, and he'll put the tablet at the dinner table with him, and he will literally eat with the person that's eating, and that gives him that feeling of like he's like, because I don't want to talk, but I want to listen to somebody talking. So it almost gives him the feeling like he's having dinner with somebody.
But
And
I thought
was
the
like, that is the
mukbang was
weirdest
like
shit.
literally listening to people chew, like ASMR.
Okay, that's ASMR, but mukbang is more about just having the food in front of you and eating and talking to the camera while
Oh,
you're
got
eating.
you. Oh, I learned something new today. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I thought it all was like listen to me smack and
Smack.
eat, and I'm like that's a little
Ugh,
irritating.
I can't do
There
that.
are some
Ugh.
people that are attracted to that, but for the most part, the multiple people that I know, because I've had multiple people come like, did you watch this mukbang? And I'm like, nigga, why the fuck I want to sit there and watch somebody eat? But they just be like, they love the person's personality. They love that kind of sitting down and having that conversation and having that interactivity. And I'm
it's
like, you're not interacting. It's one way, nigga, but whatever. That's
On
what they-
YouTube, you can really
can
find
get
any and
that.
everything on YouTube. People, and then you find this people are into some weird shit.
So the fact that we used to do that years ago,
Facts.
and now
It's
it's
really weird,
And
like-
then we used to do that years ago. Then we stopped because it was like niggas don't want to watch us eat.
Facts.
But which is that
People want to fucking watch y'all eat. It became a thing.
Oh, you know what I could watch for 6 hours straight?
What?
News bloopers. They crack me up
What?
when the news people be messing up and they
I
can't
have
stop
never seen that
laughing.
before. I definitely need
Oh
to check
my
this
gosh,
shit out.
yeah, like the huge compilations of like the news
I
people.
love compilations of like people falling off bikes or like accidents and stuff like that. I love that too.
I
but-
don't like that scarred.
No, not people dying. I'm just saying, be like
It just
they
remind
might.
me of scarred. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay,
Like,
got you.
But yeah, man, watching them news people mess up and they, oh my God, and they just can't stop laughing. It'll have you in shambles. It really will.
All right, I gotta add number 4. My number 4 is this kind of the same as yours, but it's not hair and makeup tutorials. For me, it's the guys building shit, and I'm not even just talking about the little Panamanian dudes. There's a white couple that I've watched on YouTube, and I watch their videos where they'll buy shipping containers and they'll turn them into homes.
Oh yeah, I did. So I saw that. Yeah.
And there's another one that I've been watching, and this is all because I'm a carpenter, so it's like a thing. I don't know why, and I'm trying to cut myself out of the habit. Is people making mini houses, and it's the most weird and amazing thing because I'm like, yo, who wants to live in like 400 square feet? But when
Tiny
you see
house?
tiny houses
I would get one.
Nah, bro.
I would get one.
Yeah,
Tiny house is smaller than this motherfucker, man.
Tiny house, like literally, tiny house is probably.
He's a tiny guy. He's 3 inches shorter than Tiny Lanes. Yeah,
Yo,
for sure.
Tiny.
She trying to ship you back to motherfucking Canada too, nigga.
That's
Don't
fine,
let
I can
her.
go.
Don't let her kick you out of the
Me
country.
and Toya go.
Plus,
Fuck
little
it.
people need homes too.
Okay, let's go to number 3. Pill, what's your number 3 of something that'll make you watch YouTube for 6 hours straight?
What do I watch on YouTube?
Music video?
No, don't do that.
What? Wait a minute. So you've never gone down a rabbit hole of like, yo, I'm watching some 80s video that you thought about, and then next thing you know, I never saw that video. I never saw that video.
I mean, I
never
guess
saw
I
that video.
have.
6 hours later. Yeah, you're like, that shit has happened to me. Because
guess
you know
I
why?
have.
Because I didn't have cable when I was a kid. So there's like literally all of the 80s and all of the 90s that I didn't see any music videos. And then I'll just see.
I guess that makes sense.
And it'll be some obscure shit like I'll see an exhibit video like, they did a video for this? And then I'll be like, wait a minute, Ice Cube did a video to that? Oh, holy shit, they did a video to that? And then next thing I know, 8 hours later. Yo, it's just,
I mean, I
that's
guess
how that
that I've done the. I be driving down the street and be like, I want to hear this, and I'll pull it up on YouTube, and then the next song will be, well, damn, I ain't heard that in a minute. Oh, well, damn, I ain't heard that in a minute.
yeah,
I've
that's-
done that before.
Well,
but-
yeah, then that's 10
That's-
things that will
that's
have
the
you
same
cause
thing,
you
so-
watching. It's the same thing.
There you go. So number 2, Morgan.
So I would say like people that like do scripted series or like different type of hood movies that you can find on YouTube.
I respect you. I know. I love you and respect you. You can do
I
whatever
did
you
one.
want. I'm not trying to dog you.
I did a scripted series. I did a little show called it was The Last King of Thotland. I did that.
Oh,
It's-
I remember that.
It's on YouTube. You guys should check it out.
Yeah,
I was
he
least-
actually gave me. I think he came up
King
to.
of Fatland.
Oh, he came to the station for
I
you?
think,
he ain't come on the station for me.
But yeah,
I think I might. You know what? You might be right, Jane. I think I might have reached out to them at one point because we were trying to get a bunch of shows. Okay, got you. You are so. Your memory is so good.
That was a good show.
I am
I had fun
trash.
shooting that, and I'm actually about to bring something back to that. But yeah, that's like watching stuff like that on YouTube got me there. But yeah, you guys should watch it. It was funny. It was a really funny show.
That shit is fucking. Yes, dear. It is awesome, and I really think you should continue to engage and enjoy it.
She didn't like me in Last King of Thotland.
I've never watched it. I'm sorry. I never click on that link.
Wow.
I will. Anything else you ask me to do, I swear to God, I can try to do my
Well,
best.
I'll send you my episodes, and you can watch my episodes.
My life. Yes, please.
she said,
Do that.
"Thank you for being a friend."
All right. Travel down the road and back again. My heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Guys, we're doing a podcast.
That's Blanche.
The biggest gift for people from me, and the card attached was said, "Thank you for being a friend."
The fact that Jay was so serious that had his man doing the count.
That's my show. That's my show. That's my shit, yo. Yeah, ladies, if you ever want to catch me, boy, you can just buy me a season of Golden Girl.
on, get
Shit. You might get a ring out of your nigga, boy. I
the
tell you that
last
right now.
season of
Ooh,
Golden
hot up
Girl.
under the cop. Pill, if you don't bring your bitch ass on.
I just wanted to see it from the outside.
If you want to get Jay hot and steamy,
I I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Just give me a Blanche T-shirt or something, girl. You have me out this bitch screwing. I would say the last thing I
how you gonna skip through me?
I apologize, ma'am. I apologize. Number one is the fabulous YouTube creator herself, the queen of Zamunda, Plainest Jane.
So fucking
What is
extra.
number one?
Number one
queen
would
number
be Flavor of Love
Oh yes,
with New York.
yes, yes,
We got Flavor
On
Love with
YouTube?
Flavor Flav.
They have the whole series on YouTube?
yes.
Oh no, I'm
Oh
watching
yes,
that
I've
shit.
definitely gotten lost.
Yo, that's that classic ignorance. Oh
Yes.
my god!
That
Before
is
it really got
classic
ignorant,
ignorance.
when it was just sad.
Right. It was
It's
just,
just
sad.
sad.
I'm talking New York versus Pumpkin.
Oh no!
I'm talking Flavor Flav.
Yo, there's a chick named Pumpkin. That should show you how sad it is.
Delicious. We
Delicious.
had I Love New
Oh
York.
wait, y'all, hold on.
I
Time
can't
out.
believe that Delicious is still that goddamn.
She looked. First of all, she looks
Delicious.
totally different.
She does look completely
She
different.
got a whole new face.
She did. Complexion too.
She's got a face. Who knew that
She had a face.
You ain't right.
What did her face?
She got a whole new
Objectifying.
complexion as well.
I don't
okay.
know nothing about nothing, my nigga.
Just trying
They
to figure
talking
out
some insane, crazy shit. Like,
the face.
like who cares? Like, who shit? She got a face. I'm sorry. Did she speak? Does she know English? Can
she
read?
talked?
Yeah, right. That's what you know. What? Yeah, that's so crazy.
actually-
I was in a club with her for like 3 hours. I don't remember her saying one word. She just smiled, leaned in, took pictures, and then turned her rear around so people could get a picture with the ass cheeks.
Make
Like,
that
Yeah,
money,
she's
honey.
actually married now to one of the
Yeah.
Central Park Five.
Somebody married her?
shout out to her.
Yep.
Yep.
She
This
came
was
up on
size-
that
Bro.
bag.
If you had the opportunity to put a ring on it, you wouldn't put a ring on it.
I'd have to see her face.
Why?
Oh, you want to see?
The fact that she would luck up on
A Central
a
Park.
Central Park 5, dude.
That's luck.
That's something else.
Yeah. See, that's
That's something else. But just imagine Flavor Flav just looks like a raisin,
Burnt raisin.
like with you know,
Right.
and a whole bunch of women like slobbing on that and really fighting over him. And New York was really all the way in. She was a little dramatic for the show, but a lot of that, 80% of that was really who she was. She's definitely the first queen of reality television, in my opinion,
I would agree.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Road Rules and The Gauntlet and
Nobody cared about that.
all that, you know, that was something for us to watch for sure.
Rules was dope.
But
Oh yeah. Well, this isn't her actual Instagram page, but this is what Delicious
New
looks
York
like.
is that queen. Respect her as such.
Okay, so you brought that in, and I'm going to say, can I say runner-up
Runner up.
Runner up.
podcasts? Because they're so freaking long.
The only thing
They be
about
crazy
podcasts
long.
on YouTube is you can't do other stuff, and if you accidentally hit a button and all this other stuff,
Now you've lost your place, and now you got to go back. You got to go down to your history and then re-click on it.
Yeah, that's the
I
only
do
reason
that
why
shit.
now I'm using Apple Podcasts because
But let me tell you, Joe Rogan will have me engaged for, and it's like when he gets into those conspiracy theory things, or he'll have like some UFO expert person, and they go deep, and I don't know what the hell they talking about, but it is so captivating, and I'll be like, yo, this is some crazy shit, because Joe Rogan is so smart, and it's just his way of trying to translate for dumb niggas like me. I really appreciate, you know what I mean? Him dumbing down complex subjects and concepts for me is really amazing. And that's one of the reasons why he's so great.
I might have to give that a listen. I've been hearing about that a lot, Joe Rogan's
Yeah.
podcast.
And the other thing I like about him is that he will interview people that probably shouldn't. So like he interviewed the leader of, what is that little hate group? The boys, the Backstreet Boys, or the Gay Boys,
It's
or
the boys here.
Taking in the Butt Boys. Some
just
group
called-
called the Boys. They are white supremacists.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Right, but
fucking
no, like, but the
Taking in the Butt Boys.
they're not.
Okay. And shout out to my gay people. Like, it wasn't meant to be offensive to you. It's meant to
But
be
no, but
offensive to them.
actually, the gay community of the guy actually took over the hashtag the boys on Twitter and
Okay.
like made it
Right.
you know them. But yeah, the boys are actually white supremacists.
Right. So he like had the leader of the boys on his show, and they had a conversation and they
I saw
conversed.
that. Yeah.
So it's a lot of stuff. So like, but it wasn't done in a way he's like, yo, I agree with you and I'm with it. He's just like, Joe Rogan is always very much so let me hear your side of the story. Like even when he had Alex Jones on, he was telling Alex Jones to his face, bro, you're insane. Like You fucked up here, 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 and here. You shouldn't have said this. You shouldn't have done this. And then, but he allows Alex Jones to explain himself. He allows people to expand and either, you can dig yourself as deep as you want. You know what I mean? Or you can dig yourself out of it. He is only there for the conversation. Like, and that's what I love about Joe Rogan is that he removes his personal opinions out and allows a discussion to be a discussion. And then, like, he will argue both sides of a point, and then that'll be that.
Do you really feel like he's really an even-keeled person? Like, is he exploitive? Because, like, what Vlad does is very exploitive in nature.
Definitely not like Vlad at all. Definitely not like Vlad. Okay, Joe Rogan has helped especially a lot of black artists, comedians, or whatever. Like, when people come on, like, first of all, he don't need nobody. So when people come on his show, it's really because he's helping them and it's not the other way around. So, like, Charlamagne's numbers went through the fucking roof when he was on there. Like, Mike Tyson went through the roof when he was on. And, I mean, these are already famous people, but it's just something about that crowd that Joe Rogan has such a ravenous, you know what I'm saying, vivacious crowd that really loves everything he does, is that they come on. And the thing is, I've seen him love up on so many black people. Like, he loves black people so much, it's almost disgusting. Like, you know, you don't know whether he's going to come across the table and start making love to some black dude on there. It's insane. So, like, you know what I mean? But at his core, he's a comedian, but he has a natural curiosity, and his love of conversation and exploring tough conversations is very important to him. And him cultivating an environment where people can just, let's just have the discussion. Like, let's remove the energy, the personal energy, and let's explore. And he does the same thing with, like, okay, let's talk about aliens. Okay, let's talk facts. Let's talk, this is what's come out in the research. This is what's come out here. Like, it's not like I don't believe in aliens, or, ooh, I really do. I mean, he'll have his moments, but for the most part, he'll draw back and he'll focus on, let's talk facts. Let's talk what's real. You know what I mean? And then let's everybody digest this. And here, let me give you information that you can take with you, or let me bring this. So this is what they said was not real. And let's have a discussion about that. And then having those 2 and 3 hour conversations, it's just beautiful if you appreciate the art of conversation. And I'll say that and I'll end that there because I don't want to go too much farther than what I already have. So
I'm going to watch. I'm sold.
Awesome.
You got my vote.
Hope you do. Hope you enjoy it. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Thank you, guys.
And we love you guys. You know what? We ain't get to 10 things with Mary Jane. We should have got to 10 fucking questions. Mary Jane questions. Let's do that. Well, then we can get up out of here. You ready for some? You ready to be on the hot seat?
Hot seat.
Okay.
All right. Number one question, the softball question. Now, how the hell did you know that you can be on camera, yo? What told you that? Who told you could be on camera? Who told you that you could get a camera and make videos?
That's a good question.
There you go.
Is it?
Now, go ahead.
It's my turn to ask the question?
Yes.
Your turn.
At your leisure, my dear.
Was that my high question already?
That was no, that's not your hot question. That was a softball question.
That was a softball question.
You go.
You got to answer it.
This is
It's your question.
This is all about you.
This question is to you.
Who told me I could make videos? A little voice in my head. It was a little birdie in a little tree.
Okay,
I didn't ask for permission.
Okay. That's what's up. How long ago did you start?
It was 2010, so it was many moons ago. Ronald Reagan was president.
Wow.
It was a decade ago.
Yeah, it was so long ago.
I think, does that predate Instagram?
Instagram came out in 2011, I want to say.
So the world was so different at the time.
That's fine.
Because I don't even think smartphones were as far along as they are now. I think 2010 might have been Sidekick and
Blackberry.
Well, no, period. It was still Blackberry, but Sidekick just got pushed out.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's when we started getting into the smartphones because I think because the iPhone came out around the time that the Sidekicks came out.
Right.
And then as 2010 came, that's when the 3s and 4s.
So at that time period, the world was in black and white. How did you
Instagram lost October 6, 2010.
Holy shit. So, all right. Well, obviously it must have launched, but we didn't know nothing about it. So, all right. So you decided what? I want to make videos about makeup? Or was it like, I just want to make videos like about,
Makeup.
Okay. And what was the purpose of it? Was it like, I need to remind myself, so let me like record something so that I can remember it later? Was it like, yo, your homegirl was like, I need to learn how to do it. You were like, let me make a video for you. Like, what was the track in your mind to get you from point A to point B?
It was the fact that I was into makeup at that time. I had got really into it, so I was doing something different on my eyes every day, like different color eyeshadows and different makeup looks. And those were my beginning makeup artist days. And people would start to ask me, what did I use or how did I do this when I was at work? And I mean, like, those are some skills. It takes some time to learn how to blend those colors and, use this product. And people would genuinely want to know and they'd be excited, but I would get halfway through the explanation and they would just like get bored. But I realized I was passionate because they didn't care. They're just like, oh, it's not as simple as just put this here, there, and that's it. And
it wasn't a 1, 2, 3, boom.
No, I'm like, no, this is like low key intricate. But I realized at that time I was passionate about speaking about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and start my YouTube channel. I had no clue that money was involved on YouTube at all. So I really just started it for the love of wanting to talk to people about makeup without them getting bored of the conversation. Because if you clicked on the video, then you're at least remotely interested. It's not like television. It's not like I can bore you. You can easily click off. So I knew by default, my videos that I'm making, you have to be interested. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Whether it was the name of the product or, what I had on or what I was talking about, whatever the case is. So I thought it was a good fit. It was a win-win for me.
Got you. So at what point did you start interjecting your personal life into the videos?
When did I? I think it might have been like a couple years later when I saw what some of the YouTube trends were for white girls. And when I say that, I'm not saying like I didn't look at both sides of the spectrum. It's just there was only one look of what YouTube success was at that time. The people that they were promoting and pushing and putting in your face. Like, there was no such thing as a big black girl on YouTube yet. Like Jackie Ayanna or Lil Pumpkin Pie 05. It was probably the first one who came along. So when I saw that they were just like sitting in their rooms talking, I'm like, well, I mean, I got a room and I can talk. I have a webcam. I already have a camera. So I want to take this beyond makeup, or I want to combine the two. I want to put on my makeup while I talk about myself, or vice versa, and switch it around. But it gives you more room to be personal instead of just having to talk about mascara or having to talk about a product. I could actually talk about things that I was passionate about outside of colors of makeup. So
have you ever thought about recording yourself, putting on someone else's makeup and having a conversation with them?
No, I don't give a fuck about putting makeup on other people no more. People have unrealistic expectations. People look like Flavor Flav. They pull up a picture of Kim Kardashian and they say, make me look like this. Right, and I'm like, these are not magic wands.
I appreciate you guys for letting me be here and everything, but I think that's the end of my
that scraps my question.
You seem like you're a little upset that you can't get her to put makeup on you. Is that what you was trying to do?
My makeup artist days are done. People are unrealistic as fuck.
Pell looks really frustrated. Did you really want her to put makeup on you, bro?
I can. I mean,
even out the brown skin of yours.
Special. They got that Fenty Men.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put you up. We're gonna put Pill and Drag.
They do have a Fenty Men on here. Yo, don't show them ugly ass sneakers, nigga. Like, we already, come on, bro.
His drag name gonna be Pork Chop.
Yeah, pretty. People gonna click off. They see that damn sneaker. And so, all right. When was the first? Do you remember the first time you opened up about a relationship on your channel? Because you are special when you're in that space. It's pretty amazing to watch, because I've seen you have like damn near meltdowns on camera, and I'll be like, I don't know how she does it. This is pretty amazing, because I would never have. To me, it takes strength, and you have to have some kind of fortitude, because you're the one uploading it. Mm-hmm. You have to know, I just had a whole moment, and I'm going to press the upload button, and I'm going to let other people see me have a moment.
That might be her therapy for herself.
Right. I mean, so you jump into the conclusion. We don't know.
Crying, all that. Yeah.
Bro,
I think
I've been a fan of hers for a while. Like, before I ever reached out to her, I was watching her videos for a minute, and I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. She would be perfect on radio. That was my thing. I was like, yo, she would be so perfect on radio, dog. Because she is letting it all hang out on this joint. I'll never forget that one joint when you was like, yo, it was like something about sexual harassment, and you were like in your car or what? You was like, yo, niggas keep like, yo, trying to grab me, or they be trying to talk to me, and you were and I was just like, yo, this is a whole Baltimore chick talking about our life. This is real life right now. Like, this is crazy. Whoa, so I'm sorry. Let me shut up. All right. So when was the first time you talked about a relationship? And I mean, you don't have to give names or anything, but I mean, if you want to, but. If you want to just go ahead and give all the tea.
No,
okay.
not all the tea.
That's all good.
The first time I opened up about a relationship was probably when I was engaged.
Hello.
And he recorded it when he proposed in the middle of Times Square. And so I uploaded that video.
The proposal. Okay, cool. And nobody had heard you talk about a relationship before that. So then out of nowhere comes a proposal video.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I kind of kept it offline. But that video made me a nice chunk of change. It's nice and Disney friendly.
Just imagine if you watch a YouTube channel for like one thing all the time, and all of a sudden
A
proposal video pops up.
It doesn't matter. There was a lot captured in that proposal.
You watching a video of niggas rolling different strands of weed every day.
Wow.
And he got different, and then all of a sudden there's a proposal video that pops up that has nothing to do with rolling weed.
They gotta have to unsubscribe.
What?
They'll be upset.
Yo, for real, that is so weird that you would think like that. For me, I'd be like, yo, shit just got real, nigga. Like, shit is about to go to another level. This channel is about to go.
Oh, you gotta see this. You gotta see this. Oh my God, did you see the proposal?
Yeah,
you gotta see this.
Yeah, now look at these 200 videos before this point. Now look at this point. This is where things go insane. Let's go. Click, click.
The proposal.
No, I'm not with that couples channel mess. Like,
Yeah, I
no.
think that's annoying.
I don't like that. I don't feel like you should be letting people into your relationship.
I agree with that.
You know, that much into your personal life to that extent.
I would
feel
never
like
do
it's dangerous.
it, but I've watched quite a few. And
Like,
it
I've
is
seen-
quite
Oh,
I
hilarious.
have too.
It's quite hilarious.
It's better than reality television, honestly. It's because it's messy, but the messy is very much more realistic. It's legitimately not scripted. I mean, I watch like Keisha and Jeremy Anderson, and it's just a mess. He stepped out and had 2 side babies, and she's the millionaire, and we've seen her go from 40,000 subscribers to, you know, her millions of subscribers, and he just skates in and has 2 side babies, and it's just a whole hot mess.
That's Princess Nokia, right? That's the chick.
No, I'm talking about Keisha Anderson. I know it's a couple of them. You might talk about Queen Naja or something. I don't
Yeah, the one that she's like a singer and she has a hit record.
Yeah.
Cause he did the same thing, right?
Queen.
The girl.
But I thought Chris. He was abusive. Was he abusive?
Chad, I can't keep up.
I don't know. It was like but Chrissy. But he has a new baby now on the
Damn, that
way.
shit happens.
Yeah. I've seen a couple YouTubers go through a couple of relationships.
So, yeah.
It's the girl Tiara.
I'm not even talking about that juicy stuff. I'm just talking about the random little young couple, and they like 22, 23, and they start a channel, and then they might come up with my suggestions, and I watch these 2 retards be so cutesy in the beginning, and then not even 6 months later, 2 months later, it's fuck that nigga. And I ain't giving him his shit back. And then this nigga done started his whole channel. Yeah. And now and they having a YouTube war.
Yep.
And I am like, you guys are gonna hate yourselves 20 years from now.
I've seen some that go to court over who actually gets the channel, like who legally gets the channel at the end, because it's like, okay, well I started. No, I started. Well, I did this or I did this, and it's a mess.
Gotcha.
It's that deep.
It's always that cry video when they sit down and like, so
gotta press play on that one.
See, I'm not that deep into the YouTube world.
I've seen a couple.
Me either. I didn't know that was a possibility.
Yeah, I've known those things happen, but I've never been that deep into the YouTube world. Like, oh snap!
That's not even deep. That's the shallow end of YouTube. That is so. YouTube gets deep.
It really does.
YouTube gets deep. Even like when you get down to the people that are intentionally doing just really fucked up stuff.
Shit.
Like there's a whole depth of YouTube with jump scare videos.
Oh yeah,
Which is really deep and scary. Which it'll be like a video of normal shit happening, and then all of a sudden it'll be like the most horrific imagery you'll see with some crazy noises. Like you can get caught up in that shit.
Trust like Momo.
my daughter.
Yeah, that shit.
Whatever part of YouTube she's in is this. She got, I guess it's the floor is lava. Like
The floor is lava.
Whereas is these their kids with their grandma, and they like literally play these. It's weird. And I'm like, Asaya, what are you watching? The floor is lava. The floor is lava. And I'm like, what?
That's a dope show on Netflix though.
But it's like it's like whatever it is on YouTube. It's these families, and they just do all this weird stuff. It's YouTube is weird.
And then there's the white kids that get millions of subscribers and just do the most.
My God.
Like Shane Dawson, Jake
Mr.
Paul.
Beast. This nigga bought a car lot and gave away like 30 cars. Like, so people would just walk up and be like, I want a car. And he'll be like, $20. And they'll be like, what? And he'll be like, what? It's too much? $10. And the person is still in shock. Like, what are you talking about? All right, I'll pay you $100 to take the car. And they'll be like, what? And he'll be like, I'll give you $1,000. Bring out $1,000. And then they'll just be standing there like, and they'll sign the car over and they'll get a person in the car. And then it's this crazy white boy. Like, he do crazy shit. Like, he had like 6 guys hold on to a box. And they was like, all right, the last person to let go of this box gets $1 million. And he took them niggas through hell for days. Yo, just these kids. They
peeing on themselves.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And then he'd be like, yo, y'all want something to eat? They'd be like, yeah, we hungry. They'd be like, all right, now everybody hold on to the box. We gonna put y'all in the truck. And he had them walking together with the box and then put them in the back of a pickup truck and had them driving down the street holding like, yo, this shit be crazy. So then he took his homeboys to an island. All of these are different episodes and none of them are more than like 30. He's mastered the art of none of them more than 15 minutes long. So right before you would get bored or it gets really ridiculous, he takes you through this little roller coaster and then it'll be done. So he was like, yo, I bought an island and I'm going to give it to one of my homeboys. So he found some little cheap ass island for like $400,000 and then took everybody on the island and then forced everybody to literally dig up the damn entire album until somebody found this box with the deed and like a certain amount of money in it. And then like he would have them go through different, it's like he was just like, yo, I'm rich and I get paid and y'all keep watching and I'm going to keep taking this money and I'm going to keep giving it away and doing crazy stuff. He was just like, yo, I've never been to a desert. So like, yo, he sent one of his homeboys to get a bunch of stuff. He sent another homeboy to book the flights. He sent another homeboy to just find a place for us to go in the desert. And then they just went to the desert. And then he videotaped it. Like,
living by the land.
Living by it's some crazy shit. So anyway, next Plainest Jane question. What was the first time Jane caught a check and how much was it for, if you don't mind?
It took a while to catch a check. It took years. It was very daunting in the beginning. I remember making 1 to 2 cents a day. And I'm talking, I had videos. I was probably getting like 5,000 views a week, but I would rather pay those dudes than the dudes they got to pay now. Like now they got to get like 4,000 hours watch time and 1,000 subscribers and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
but my
life
first check, I saved it because I think you could cash it out one time at 50. Now you have to wait until you reach the $100 threshold. But I waited until I had almost $2,000 saved up until I finally cashed out. But that took like 5 years. Mind you, the first couple years I wasn't taking the channel serious at all. But I was putting a lot of hours in with making nice, quick videos, which is like where my first big break came from. Was making makeup video reviews in like 2 minutes and 30 seconds quick. Here are the facts. Here's how much it is. Here's what I think about it. It's good for this. It's bad for this. Going about your business. Nice, quick, efficient. So,
and now it's crazy because now YouTube is completely changed. So they don't really promote the shorter videos. They want you to make longer content.
Yeah.
So now they're trying to push you to create this big fucking long shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because it'll get your watch time up. It'll get your views up. People won't finish watching it the first time. They'll come back a second time to watch the rest of it. So, I mean, it really depends on what works for you, though. So,
Word. Jane, best moment in YouTube history for you? What was the greatest moment for you that you was like, yo, this is it. I'm doing this forever? Was it the second proposal or the first murder case?
You trying to be funny?
Second proposal
Or the first murder case?
There is no second
murder
proposal.
case.
There is no second proposal.
You didn't deny the first murder case.
There is no murder case. let me just clarify that.
You were kind of late on.
We can talk
you were
after
late
the
on
show.
the murder case.
We can
you
talk
really
after
weren't
the show.
concerned.
We can talk after the show.
It's funny that she was more concerned about the
About the
proposal
second
than she was
proposal.
about the murder case.
case.
Okay,
So that means she beat that one. So she beat the murder case.
Yeah, right. She beat the murder case.
No, when I realized I could like be myself and get like a great amount of views in a short amount of time, I was just like, oh, this is really cool. When I like really fell into my niche and I wasn't really trying to follow a stencil of anyone else's, so to speak. I think I was trying to more so just be diligent and consistent like some of the more popular people were, but I was no longer like, when you first get on, it's just like, okay, who does things similar to what I want to do?
Right.
Let me look at how they're doing it and format it similarly. But when I slowly fell out of that and I like hit my peak of comfortability and people were really flocking to me and I could get, you know, a video to, let's say 3,000 views in one day, being completely me. And then it's always the videos you don't expect. The videos that you plan for, you script out, you even plan the time of day you want to film it. So you got the best lighting. Those videos sit and piss you off. Whereas the video where you're like, man, this is on my spin. Let me just get this out real quick. And you film it and you just throw it up there like, man, I just had to get this out. And it explodes. It's like, well, what the hell? Maybe I should stop putting so much thought into things. So once I realized that there was really room for me to be me and there's no need to try to be like other people and your target audience will come as long as you're being passionate and authentic about it, that's when I was just like, oh, well, yeah, I'm gonna stay here forever.
Yeah, that's lit.
Period.
Cool. That's lit. What was the lowest YouTube point where you were just like, man, this shit is a rap, dog. I ain't with none of this shit.
Ciao. First of all, these people that comment on these videos.
I was getting to that. That was going to be my next question. Nigga, because I caught a comment yesterday that touched my soul. I really wanted to curse that person out. I really wish I could have put my hands on it. But go ahead. I'm listening to you here. Listening to you.
Yeah, the people are ruthless when they comment on your videos. It makes no sense. These trolls have no control. Like, I have 1.7 million views, so the comments are out of this world. And my highest viewed video has like over 600,000 views. So in that video, I was being very candid and honest about a product that I tried that just didn't work well for me. So I was just like, listen, let me just put y'all on. This ain't it. Don't use this one because this ain't what it. And I just had got off work one day and I was so fucking frustrated. I'm like, yo, let me tell them about this shit. You know, I filmed it in 6 minutes, threw it up, didn't edit it. I just hit record and hit. You know, and that's not typically what I do. I at least trim the beginning and the end off. And I threw that, and that thing just went through the roof. And the videos I get about, I'm sorry, the comments I get under that video are just disgusting. They foul. They mean.
They hit you with this is so unprofessional. Who the fuck put this up here? Like, why the fuck is y'all even watching this shit? And you be like,
yeah, people are.
They're really out of pocket.
When whoever gave these people a platform, they just is out of Jesus Christ.
We gave them a platform, literally.
Yeah, we gave. Well, I mean, whoever allowed these people, whoever created this,
we enabled the comment section.
Yeah, so pretty much. We're the enablers here, but
it's not our fault. It's not our fault that that's a part of the damn algorithm. If it wasn't a part of the algorithm, we wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Okay, shout out to Biracial Butterfly. Shouting you out for this horrific thing you just said about me.
Oh wow.
So I did an interview with the beautiful Bethany Benz, the porn star. The comment is, y'all need to get a better interviewer. Because he talked too much and he got to slow down. Let her answer questions and ask her more in-depth questions.
You upset about that?
I got told Google is my friend today.
There's only two people on the camera. There's Bethany and then there's me. So when she says we need a better interviewer, she's talking about me. Number two, there are 20,000 people that have commented and told me, yo, you really got deep with her on there. She's the first person to be like, you need more in-depth questions. Because everybody else was asking me, why are you asking all these deep questions to a porn star? She obviously can't answer the questions that you're asking her. Why didn't you keep it more superficial? And I was like, no, I was trying to come up with a more well-rounded interview. I was trying to humanize her. I was trying to give her an opportunity to because her concern was I didn't want to do an interview and just seem like I'm just another chick sucking dick. That was literally her words. So I was like, all right, cool. So we're going to try to expand and make you more of a human being.
No, she's not.
What?
Say word.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Okay.
Why am I here?
Yo,
Why am I here?
we had a great night. I'm going to have to shut this down because I'm cool with Bethany. That's my nigga. Yo, y'all got to chill, my nigga. Y'all gotta chill.
I'm confused.
Y'all got to chill. Damn,
No, sex work is really.
Yeah, do that.
It's cool.
Oh,
yo, you really lamed out. You started out strong. You was really about to make a real statement, and then you was just like,
I don't have a problem with sex work.
No, you seemed like you was about to make a real statement.
No, actually, what I was about to say,
Cool.
it was more so OnlyFans directed. It's like I just don't have a problem with OnlyFans.
You have an OnlyFans?
No, I don't have an OnlyFans.
Oh,
Wait a minute,
But I don't
wait
have
a
a
minute.
problem with people who
just
do
figured
it. I
that.
think if you can do
So-
what to do, then
So what you saying is you don't agree with OnlyFans.
I said I don't have a problem with OnlyFans.
So you have a problem with regular porn people.
No, she's fine with sex work. Period.
Oh,
fine- she's
okay.
fine with sex work.
Anybody that gets $1 for sex. Okay, I got you. All right, because I was just trying to understand. I'm like, what's the difference? Ain't they all the same? Like technically, wouldn't they fall under the same thing?
Prostitution. She's fine with all that.
Get your money, honey. However
Sex
you feel
work
it.
is sex work. Everybody don't have the same choices and opportunities as other people, and other people are using different resources to make money. Some of us use our hands, some of us use our voice, some of us
These are coochies.
use other stuff, and if that's what they need to do to get what they want and what they need,
Word.
Shout out to them.
So before we tune up, I have a question.
Okay.
And I'm really trying to understand because I really feel like this kind of goes in with the times that we're in. Why? Why is it
Right.
that individuals will? Let's take sex workers just as an example.
Okay.
And you're not. I'm not really specifically talking about them, but this is a really great example. So, sex work has been going on for thousands of years. Can we agree?
Yes.
Why now are sex workers all of a sudden enraged at how
They make money.
they're perceived in the world when they've been perceived in the world the same way for thousands of years? Why all of a sudden now it's like, yeah, we're being treated unfairly, or like, how dare you? And you'd be like, wait a minute, hold up, bro. Now, if you were to start the conversation with, yo, I'm in this business, yo, we need to make a change, or, hey, I believe that this profession is legitimate. Let me give you my 10-point reason why, and we need to destigmatize this. I would go for that. But when I see individuals online, male and female, and they seem to get up in an uproar about the perception of what they do, I get confused because I'm like, yeah.
I think it's the hypocrisy of it all.
Okay, please.
Because
go ahead.
there's a lot of, whether you actually be on OnlyFans sucking dick for $1 or $2, or whether you are naked, in the strip club and you do things after hours, or, you're actually on the streets, however it is that you make your money with sex work. We get sexy pictures at some point, right? We get promiscuous and provocative pictures. And
Nice.
we got some everyday women who turn their nose up at seeing women who are nude or half nude online, and they do that shit for free. So
That's a
for
fact.
you to be standing and taking bathroom pics in your bra and panties, but then you'll talk shit about, sex workers or whoever who are just more proud and upfront about it. They not trying to put it like, oh, I got this new tank top and it just so happens to be see-through and we can see your areolas. Like, you're flexing for the gram. Whereas though they posting it and they like, yo,
They're getting billed
leave
for
me a
it.
tip
So
on my
that's
OnlyFans.
the
And
difference.
it's the hypocrisy. It's between the women who talk shit about it and like try to be condescending about it, and then it's some of the men too, because y'all be dibbling and dabbling and dealing with some of the women. Then y'all sit back and talk shit when it's daytime, but at nighttime when they under your sheets because you went down to the corner and you paid $40, it's not a problem. So don't talk shit when you dibbling and dabbling into what I do or you're my customer.
So
It don't make sense.
That's the difference between thousands of years ago and now. It's more
'Cause
public now than
right.
it was thousands of years ago.
Okay. Now, the only I agree with everything that Jane is saying. I only want to add the one element of why do men get so emotional about what a woman does with her body, but you want to do the same thing to her. So, yo, I ain't gonna mess with her. She got mad bodies. What are you talking about, nigga? You just wanted to be one of those bodies, but you don't wanna be friends with her. Like, what makes her not worthy of being? Why does a woman having sex and minding her business have to do with you being a friend or being in a relationship? I don't understand.
Because
that.
most people don't want to be associated with that, that behavior.
Associated with having sex,
No, well,
because every nigga wants to fuck.
I agree with that. But,
So-
but
Ain't nothing sexy about a virgin. No disrespect.
Well,
No disrespect to my virgins out there.
I get what you're saying with
But
that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, as a grown nasty
it's no
old man,
like real fun. You gotta be so careful and
grown,
delicate,
nasty
and you might
old
even gotta be a
bro.
teacher. I don't got time.
bro. You feel me? Yeah. That's what she's saying. I'm taking her everywhere. She's my official translator because y'all niggas don't get it. Like, I don't know
I was like, because I have this conversation quite often on Facebook. Well, not when I have
You're not
it.
a virgin. Stop.
Of course, obviously.
I am.
She got a baby, Jane. Calm down.
Obviously.
She
But no,
already
like
said
when I
earlier.
said, because when I
It's the way you
say, real fast, try to come for me real fast. But when I say,
In your ass. But go ahead. Go I'm sorry. He just said that stupid ass shit. I just had to. I ain't gonna let you let that fly.
That go.
Hey,
That's just
pause.
what it-
No, shut up. Now go ahead, Morgan. Ignore this stupid motherfucker.
because when I make the comment of men lusting after the women that they don't want their women to be like, it's always into what I lust isn't what I love, but you love vagina, you love naked women.
There's a difference between what you are in the street and what you are in the sheet.
That's a lie.
No.
And you know what? I feel like this is just it's another example of niggas only doing what they programmed to do, or what they don't want to be embarrassed around their homeboys. So like, it's all about embarrassment.
It is.
So if you hit shorty, but then you was bragging about it, and then your man seen the Instagram was like, oh shit, yeah, I had that too. Now you feel like
You feel some type of way.
you're right. You feel less
Exactly.
than. Whereas, like, nigga, like at the end of the day, yo, shorty is a grown woman. She could do what she want.
Right.
Now, if she was hitting both of y'all at the same time, that's different.
That's something different.
You know what I mean? Because then that's a disrespect to the relationship. But if it was a different time period, different place, bro, that ain't my business, man. Yo, shorty with me now.
Every man need to realize
Period. Like it is.
someone
what it
has
is.
hit your queen before
sure.
you.
Yeah, I think it does have a lot to do with the perception of what people want to keep up and what it really is. It's just like back in the day when we were younger, or when my generation first started having sex, or we were going through puberty. It was like you were not supposed to admit that you were sucking dick. As a woman, guys, they go by a totally different code. But as a woman, we weren't, and even our boyfriends kind of expected that of us at that time. Because it was like they didn't want nobody looking at us like we was nasty, although we would definitely do those things. But now times have changed, and there's no need to. You actually sound whack as shit if you around here saying you don't
suck dick
you
or eat
have sex,
pussy.
but you don't suck dick.
Yeah,
you sound crazy.
Yeah, it
but
is pretty whack.
yeah,
Just figure it's
pretty whack.
I don't even enjoy it that much, but it's definitely a necessity.
Yeah.
I definitely want you to do it.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful part of
Yeah.
sexual
People gotta
experience.
be
It's
realistic.
like when I'm trying to get my energy back up, it's cool for you can do that until I get
Fuck
ready to
that,
go.
do that first. And then, I'm sorry.
Oh wow,
Do your thing.
the man.
I'm not mad
did
at
it.
you, bro. You cool with that? I mean, that's
Go
all
ahead,
good.
continue your
Okay,
next.
good.
Sex without head is just abomination.
It's the fucking terrible. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
You have a right
If
to
you don't give a head, I'm sorry.
You gotta say what you gotta say, bro. Like I mean, now.
Say what you need.
No,
to
because
say.
then I'm gonna be wrong, and then I might get
You know, he is the biggest gaslighter. I got something to say. Say it. No, I ain't gonna say it.
I ain't gonna do it to y'all, man. Like because if I really step out here,
Yeah, because
it's about to be some shit.
I don't want the negative comments and I just
Yo, honestly, people don't pay attention to you.
Oh,
So you can go ahead and say what you gonna say.
That's good. I'm
Say what
good.
you gonna
I'm
say
good.
then.
No, I'm okay.
No, it's okay.
Nah, what he really trying to do is he trying to save face in front of his chicks or whatever. It's all good. We understand.
Yeah.
He'll stay doing that shit. Oh, now he'll roast us all day long, but when it come down to him,
When it come to him and his B-Day trip that he about to go,
hell
you
yeah, hell
know.
yeah. You got your bags packed, pimp.
Yeah.
You gonna take? Oh, y'all ain't gonna. I forgot. You ain't gonna take no condoms with you. You gonna be going that raw. Ain't you,
Raw
boy?
dogging.
Raw dogging, sure.
Why y'all doing that to them?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Because when I went to Puerto Rico, they had all types of shit.
We
to
still
say.
got jokes. That ain't never gonna stop. But best believe we definitely gonna get up there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Let him take his birthday trip.
Yeah, yo.
Well, let's see.
You not gonna take Smurfette with you? Y'all ain't gonna get out and howl out together?
Taking the Wookie.
No, yo, she ain't gonna don't do that to him, yo. She beautiful, ain't she, yo? Tell him, yo. Tell him she fine, boy. Tell him, boy.
Y'all ready to move on?
Tell
to
him, ain't
the
nobody
next
never
thing?
touched that. You was the first thing to touch that, boy. You deflowered that one, huh? You done ruined that whole household, huh? You done
broke it in, huh?
You done broke that thing in, huh? Rough out of there, huh? You know what I mean? Tell him what it is. You know what I mean?
Let's stop all these noises. I can't.
Oh shit! Jane, thank you so much for coming, yo. I really
y'all for
appreciate it,
having
yo. Yo, you funny as shit, yo. You the shit, yo. And I'm happy you back to doing videos. It makes my heart. Let me tell you, I was frustrated. Yo, come on, Jane. You gotta post some shit, bro. You can't just be having us out here without us knowing. Even if you lied about your life, yo, just come on and lie, yo. I just need you back, yo.
I don't got that in me.
What you mean?
To be lying about my life.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say no. I just liked you getting on camera and talking shit. I think that was just entertaining to me. You were entertaining. You're more balanced. You look healthier now. So it's like you're not going crazy like you was. But like that was a time
That's a good
when
thing though.
you was out here wilding.
For sure. That's why I was gone for so long.
It was great.
I was like,
great.
I'm not sharing myself with the internet like this. I need to heal.
Yeah, we missed it.
I need to fix my broken
We
pieces.
missed
And
it.
it's okay with taking a hiatus from social media. Like, I feel like everybody should take a hiatus to
Word.
regroup because it really can fuck with your mental. It really can
I
like
agree with that.
everybody should take a sabbatical from a.
For me, I just like to be responsible with my platform. And I think a lot of people want influence and they want followers, but they aren't really responsible. Influence can work both ways. It's like vibes and energy. So I can be influencing you, making you feel positive or uplifting you, or I can be bringing you down. And I just felt like my energy for like 2 years, whatever the hell life was putting me through, I was like, this is not energy I want to share. Like, I'm not the type of person where when I'm miserable, I want company. Like, I'll sit by myself. Somebody asks me how I'm doing and I'm feeling like shit, I won't tell you. Because sometimes that'll bring down your mood. Like,
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood. How you doing? I'm feeling bad. Well,
And it's like that's real crazy because like even if you're in a good mood and you're talking to a friend and they're depressed, it will bring like, oh no, I can't. Like, I mean, you want to.
Sometimes,
It could be, I want to be there for my friend when they're going through something, but at the same time, this is draining my energy.
right.
But Jane,
So-
no, she my nigga, dog. She could have anytime you need to come through. I got a big piece of chicken for you. You know what I'm saying? Some greens and some rice. You know what I mean? And you
Rice.
kick here and watch some
And
television,
chicken
man. That's all you need to
rice.
do, man.
Rice.
That's all it is, man. Then you go ahead on home and go to work the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Rice.
I'll make sure Crazy Pants ain't around. We'll leave him around. We'll leave him out.
Please.
Oh, you ain't got no problem with that. You ain't got no problem
We
with
was
that.
having
Thank you so much.
Come on,
we was
bro.
having a good show.
Why we can't throw dirt on his name?
Why would you do? We having a great
Because it's
show.
fun.
But we having a great show.
I know. That's why we threw some dirt on him.
No,
Yeah,
that's just
nothing
bringing up
makes me
bad
happier
vibes.
than to throw some dirt on him, yo. That's all.
I
good.
agree with you, but that's just bringing up bad vibes.
All right,
we
that's
don't need.
that's a fact. I apologize, Pill. I ain't mean to do
Every
that.
You
time
shouldn't
I
have
see
even
you, I
introduced me
get
for
a
real.
bad vibe.
So, did you just say I should have never? You know what? Let's not get into that. We'll wait till off air for that. But anyway,
See,
ladies and gentlemen, if you have not done so, please subscribe to this beautiful lady's channel. Enjoy her content as much as I have. She is a gift to the city. She is definitely a goddess. And she know that there's mad niggas in Baltimore that's still trying to get 2 views on their videos. And she just definitely one of the motherfuckers that's taking this shit to another level. We trying to get like her. Look, we struggling over this side. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that when I post this, because you going to be all on the little picture. It's all gonna be Jane. We ain't even gonna be in it because we gonna try to fake people to think it's still on your channel so we can get some views out this bit. We trying to get up. You know what I'm saying? It's either that or Morgan gonna have to put that lingerie picture up there. So either one, we gonna get some views out this bitch. What?
What lingerie picture?
The one that was on your little Instagram that you took
That
off.
That
your ass.
wasn't even me.
When you was rubbing your butt. That one you
That's
rubbing your
not
butt.
even me.
All right, man. Shout out.
oh, who's that?
Who that?
It don't even matter.
She saying something?
What's her Instagram?
Don't even worry about it.
Fuck.
That's all good.
You posted it on your story?
But her
She
Instagram ain't
deleted
there.
it. She deleted
I
it.
ain't deleted. It's no. I put it on there, but that was the second video. Like
Oh,
it's already on my story.
Oh, wow.
But y'all don't need to know who that is.
All right, say less. No problem.
All right. So, Morgan,
Yes.
give out your social media.
I am on Instagram as Morgan Pretty, MorganPretty. I am on Facebook as Morgan Nicole, and of course, guys can follow my business page, which is 713 Beauty Bar.
Facts, Pill.
Y'all don't give a fuck about me, so fuck y'all. Y'all don't need my social media. Oh, all right. So it's it is
I'm about to say this nigga is in his feelings.
it is at _ who is DJ Pill.
You gotta be that guy.
Plainest Jane.
You can find me on Instagram and YouTube at the Plainest Jane, and also follow In the Know Radio for the most black news and celebrity entertainment gossip, but good black news. You know,
Yeah.
NOR Radio.
In the know.
In the Know Radio.
Know.
Oh, okay, so you back live doing the radio?
I'm working on.
Okay.
I'm building up.
You gonna
Just know when you follow In the Know Radio, I can get you to swipe up because I hit 10K.
okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Ballin'.
Fly shit.
It's
fly
only
shit.
up from here, you know.
Okay.
Breakfast with
Yeah.
Beyonce next week.
You know.
You gonna be our Baltimore version of Star. You gonna be doing radio with the camera, with the one camera, and you sitting at the table.
I was about to say
talking
something.
shit.
Oh, I can't wait till we get off air so I can say something. Oh my
No, say it. He said,
god. No.
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 fuck.
We have too many mutual friend peoples around or people that we do business with. So anyway, yo, don't forget to follow me at JS1THASUPPLIER. We'll check you out on all platforms. Also, don't forget to follow Every's Lounge. Go to everyslounge.com. Sign up for the membership. You know what I mean? Enjoy all of the free content that we have. Yo, support the movement. If not, just drop a comment. That's still support. You know what I mean? Hit that like button. That's support. Hitting that subscribe button. That's support. Anything and everything that y'all do helps us get Morgan to the next level so she can be famous and leave us high and dry.
Facts.
So look, we will check y'all next week. We got some new fly shit coming up. And yo, don't forget to check out Plainest Jane for all of the wonderfulness that she got going on. And then the radio is fire.
Yeah.
So we out of here.
And my
Peace.
single dropping soon too.
Deuces.